Subnautica is the game where you swim in oceans and you run away from stuff. You explore and you scan and you build. That's Subnautica. Hey! Yep, hang on. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons today. Hey! What is up, everybody? I am Existential Turtle on Twitch. I'm a variety streamer, and I like to play video games and talk about stuff. So today I'm going to try to finish up my Subnautica hardcore mode playthrough by finishing the escape ship and actually launching into space. Now, I don't know how long that's actually going to take, because I feel like I'm actually getting really close to finishing the rocket. So it might not take very long. So after I do that, provided I don't die, because who knows, the goal kind of is at that point to maybe do some base building, or maybe I'll just switch games entirely. Or I might even create a new creative world and actually dick around with some legitimate base building. Maybe I'll give a tour of my old world. I haven't really figured it out yet. But, so yeah, I think we'll just start by jumping right in to Subnautica hardcore mode. And we'll see what happens. I'm already playing. I've only been playing for a few minutes. Where I left off last time, I had swum down to the Lost River so I could collect some nickel. And realized that I couldn't find any nickel unless I had my mech suit with me, because I found giant deposits of nickel, but you need a mech suit in order to drill those. So, just so I wasn't wasting too much of the stream's time, I decided to drive all the way back to my base just to drive back. So basically I'm on my way back. So really there's not much difference to where I left off last stream and where I'm picking up right now. So yeah, here we go. Switching over to Subnautica. There we go. Now, I'm already back at the beacon for the Lost River. So I just need to dive like 600 meters down, which is pretty simple. Like, literally, it's the simplest thing in the world. Right bumper. I love it. Now, I feel like I'm facing... Actually, no, I think I'm facing the right direction. Yeah, okay. I think I'm good. So let's put my camera back on. Fortunately, I can't see the depth on the camera, but hopefully this will help me... I see. Yeah, hopefully this will help me to not crash into the ground like I would have. That wouldn't destroy my submarine or anything, but, like, that would just be embarrassing. It's like, ew, I just smashed into the ground at, like, 20 knots. That's good to know. So, yeah, getting down to the Lost River, for me, this is the only route I've ever been able to find in any of my playthroughs. So it just requires you diving through this little area of blood kelp in between this ravine, which, personally, I love the ambiance of this area. Everything glows, everything is dark and creepy, everything is super ominous. Like, I love this area. Some of the enemies you find down here are just, like, really cool to look at. Like, from a visual aesthetic point of view, everything about this area leading into the Lost River is fantastic. In my opinion. Oh, about to hit the ground. Oh, hitting the ground again. Alright, I'm all the way down. Now it's just a matter of finding the cave. Oh, hello. Downside about the darkness is you have to find the damn cave. Ow. Is that the cave? I think that's the cave. We'll find out, because I'm gonna head right for it. Huh. I'm not so sure this is the cave anymore. Maybe this is the cave right here. Let's see. What is that? I think this is it. I feel like this should lead me to the big skull. Oh yeah, this is definitely it, because I already see one of my beautiful jelly rays. I don't remember if that's what they're called, but I think they're beautiful. Oh yeah. This is my technical favorite room in the game, though it's my second favorite visual room. Just because I love how creepy this room is, especially with this giant prehistoric fossil just lying here in the middle. But add on to that, just kind of like the overall ambiance. Like, I love how creepy and dark it is. I love the glowing bits. I love the green smoke on the bottom, which is basically poison gas. Like, this is a really cool little area. Subnautica has a lot of really cool areas. I have definitely not leveled out. Alright. Whatever. I'll leave the submarine tilted. What do I care? I don't think it'll affect anything too dramatically. There we go. Alright, do I have anything in your inventory? I do not. Okay, good. So all I really need is nickel. That's like literally the only reason I'm down here. So we'll find... I think there's a nickel deposit right here. Yep, drill nickel ore. Wow, that was really hard to find that. So literally the whole point of the trip was just for this. Like, it's the only resource I didn't have that I needed to build the spaceship so far. Now, I'm not sure if I need any sulfur or not, because I don't remember all the steps. But I feel like I might need some sulfur, so I'm going to grab some sulfur while I'm down here. And I'm also going to see if I can grab some more nickel, at least one more deposit of nickel. Because I don't know how much of this stuff I would actually need. At all. Like, I don't remember. I've built the escape ship before. I don't actually remember what's required in order to fully, like, build and fuel it. At all. Alright, so unfortunately I can't... Can I just drill this? Nah. Yeah, I can't do that. Because it just drags me. So I'm gonna have to get out of my ship inside of poison gas in order to grab that. There we go. Not ideal, I admit. I lost like 33% health just doing that. You know what, maybe I should take off that arm. Because you can't grab anything without just an actual hand in the prawn suit. And I feel like I don't really need the grapple arm anymore. Especially with the submarine right here. So I'm going to get rid of the grapple arm temporarily. Let's see if that'll let me grab... Crap, wrong button. It's a lot of nickel. Let me see if that'll let me grab stuff without having to jump out of my suit into the poison gas. I think it will. I'm reasonably certain it will. I can test it right here. Come on, Xbox. I know the frame rate doesn't like the Lost River. Come on. Hey, let me pick it up. Alright. Now, ideally, just a little bit more sulfur. I could use more titanium. So sure. I actually could use more titanium. Because titanium is the most basic building resource in this game. Not really hard to find, but it can be annoying to find when you, like, really need it. Can be quite annoying. But not difficult to find at all. It's actually amazingly simple to find. There we go. There we go. Just making sure my my stream looks like it's running good. No dropped frames. Recording's good. I forgot to check that at the beginning of the stream. Because I started a little later than I would have liked, but when I was about to start my stream, I looked over at my puppy and I asked him the question most gamers end up asking somebody at one point or another. And it's, have I eaten today? And then I looked around and I'm like, no, I haven't eaten today. So I decided to, instead of starting my stream at like it's probably going to be about 2:15 when I was going to start it. But and then I looked at my puppy and I'm like, yeah, I haven't eaten today. I think I should hold off starting my stream until I get some food in my belly. And I stand by that choice. Like, the moment I realized I hadn't eaten is the moment my stomach started doing the rumbly. Like, I'm sure anybody who's run into that situation has had the exact same thing happen to them before, where it's like, oh, yeah, whoops, I haven't eaten today. Now I'm suddenly hungry because I'm thinking about it. There we go. Ah, wrong. I don't want to access the upgrades. There we go. Alright, so since I went through all the trouble to get my prawn suit down here, I'm just going to mine what I can while I'm here. So for example, these titanium deposits, might as well get them. Hopefully I'll find another nickel deposit. I believe I should find another nickel deposit, because they're kind of all over the place down here. I don't believe there is such a thing as a sulfur deposit, but I could be wrong. Could always use another gold or silver deposit. Like, I could really use another gold or silver deposit. I just gotta be careful not to swim too far near the Ghost Leviathan. Because I don't feel like the mech suit or the prawn suit would be able to hold up very well against a Ghost Leviathan. Like, I don't really want to test it on hardcore mode. I would test that on survival mode, but I don't think I want to test that on hardcore mode at all. That sounds quite terrible. Because again, this far into my playthrough, I would hate to have to start over. And I would lose all of my progress if I died. Every last bit of it. I would have to literally start at the beginning. And while I love Subnautica and wouldn't mind another playthrough, I'm not sure if I would want that future playthrough to be on hardcore mode or not. It was just a little bit too much worrying about whether or not I would die. I'm glad I did it, but I'm not sure if I would do that on a future one or not. Uh-oh. Okay, so I can't quite grab... There we go. Hey. Oh, thank God my prawn suit didn't get stuck. Small part of me was worried my prawn suit was just going to get stuck there. All honesty, no joke, that'd be kind of funny. I mean, I wouldn't die or anything, but I mean, I just, like... That would just be kind of funny. It's like, oh, all this trouble to get my prawn suit down here, now it's stuck forever inside of geometry. That would amuse me. Oh, hang on. I had a burp coming up. I felt like holding it, and then I'm like, is it going to come out? Is it going to come out? I held most of it. I only gave you like a 5% burp. My normal burps are quite mighty. Ooh, missed a piece. Alright, so what else would I need while I'm down here? I'm hoping to find some silver, because I could always use more silver. But that's hardly a priority at all. But another silver deposit would really come in handy. I don't feel like I need any quartz, so I'm not even going to bother with quartz. Let's see. Yee, a lot of titanium. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I already have all the nickel I would ever need. But, hey, radio mission. That being said, I don't know. So ideally I would like to find one more nickel deposit and 1 or 2 silver deposits. The titanium deposits are just kind of, I'm trying to make sure I don't run out of titanium again. Which shouldn't be a problem because I do have a lot of titanium. But, could always use a little bit more. Like, it is a surprisingly useful resource. Even if it is everywhere. And it is. It is everywhere. There we go. Deposit my nickel. Deposit those random 2 ruby. Ruby rod. Anyone who gets that reference, I like you. Oh, did I scan the fossil? Yes, I did. Okay. Alright, so yeah. Ideally a little more silver. Because I don't have... I think I only have 2 pieces of silver total. And so if I need something that requires an advanced wiring kit or a wiring kit, I'm going to be boned. Or if I'm going to need more fusion batteries, I'm going to be boned too. Because you need silver for those. God, I grabbed a lot of titanium. Okay, so I'm not going to mine any more titanium deposits. I don't feel like I need any more. I feel like I am set to jet on titanium. So I'm just going to keep an eye out for nickel, silver, and gold. Less gold, but I mean, you know, still gold, if I see it. But I do have a good amount of gold, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's see, I'm not seeing anything good yet. God, even though I know that these guys won't hurt me, they're still ominous as hell. Now, I think there are crab squids if I go a little forward this direction. Which, crab squids are scary, but they are not as lethal as some of the enemies you will find in this game. I say enemies. More accurately, I should just word them as natural wildlife of the planet, because they're not really enemies. They're just living their lives. They're not hurting me directly. It's not like they're going out of their way to be like, oh, we gotta kill that human. You know, they're just living their lives. They're just hunting and, you know, trying to survive. So in that regard, I sort of feel bad sometimes for how mean I can be about some of the life forms on this planet. Because they're not actually doing anything wrong. At least not in any meaningful kind of way. Although I still say screw Reaper Leviathans and crab squids. I hate them. But don't let that hate fool you. I respect them as species. Yoink. Alright, so it doesn't look like there's any silver or nickel deposits this direction. Plenty of sulfur. Ooh, I think that's nickel. I wanted to find one. Ah. Come on, robot hand. Oh, come on, robot hand. There we go. I think that's is that nickel? That is nickel. Good. I wanted to find one more just to be sure. So now I won't have to worry about nickel, theoretically, for the rest of the game. I only want to find silver just because I'm not sure if I'm going to need silver. And I have only 2 pieces of silver. So I would like to find some silver, but it's not a priority. I'm not going to mine that titanium because I feel like I have more than enough titanium. If I'm wrong about that, whoops. But I feel like I've got a good amount of titanium. Come on. Sometimes I wish the miner, or the mining drill, went a little bit faster. Not that I'm really complaining. It's just like one of those quality of life, like, well, now that I have the mining drill, let me upgrade it to a better mining drill. But they don't ever give you that. Alright. So I grabbed a good amount of ruby while I was down here. I've got more than enough nickel. I'm trying to build up my supply of sulfur. Oh, hey, nickel. Alright. Could have used that one yesterday. Open storage. Let's just grab as much of that as I can. Alright. Nope. Wrong button. Nope. Still wrong button. Get in the prawn suit, man. There you go. Get in the prawn suit. Come on, man. What are you doing to me? Alright, so I know for a fact, if I go that direction far enough, I will eventually find silver. The problem is I'm also going to find a ghost leviathan. And I'm not sure I'm ready to tangle with a ghost leviathan in a prawn suit. So, if I get to the edge here and I decide that I don't want to move any further, I will just turn around and head home. Because I will have already accomplished my mission. I came down here for nickel and a little bit of extra sulfur. And I got both. And there's a ghost leviathan, like, right there. Oh! Oh no, I fell through the planet. Oh god, please let me have enough juice to get back up. Oh god, I'm scared now. I don't want to glitch through the planet because then my character could die. Okay, that sucked. That would have... Oh god, okay, I'm not going to push my luck anymore. Let's get the hell out of here. I fell through the planet. Okay. That's a glitch that would literally end my hardcore mode playthrough, and it wouldn't even be my fault. It would just kill my character. So I am scared now, and I'm just gonna swim away. That I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Come on, Subnautica. Geometry exists for a reason. Oh my god. That's not the first time that's happened to me either. There was at least one time on my main playthrough on my survival, the first time I ever played Subnautica, that my character just randomly and for no reason decided to fall through the planet. And probably got to like, I probably got to about like 5,000, 6,000 meters below the surface of the ocean before I just realized like, yeah, I'm dead. There's nothing I could do. I just reload the game. And that sucked. I mean, it wasn't game-breaking or anything, especially since I was on survival. But it still sucked. I don't think I have any room for titanium. So I can deposit everything else. Yeah, I've got a good amount of ruby now. Deposit as much of my nickel as it'll let me. Nice. Might as well. I'm not using these for much else. I'll just start filling these with random stuff. Normally I don't like doing that, but I'm at the end of the game here, so I'm going to be less concerned about stuff like that. There we go. Let's get the rest of the stuff off my submarine, and then let's fill up my food, and then let's drive home. Hopefully I have enough for anything I need to build, except for silver. I'll have to mine some silver. Which, you know, silver's not that hard to find. It's just, it would have been nice to find a giant deposit and not even have to worry about it. As I said earlier, pure quality of life thing. Alright, let's see what the radio has.
Aurora, we're approaching the planet now.
Ooh.
We have a landing site for you that's... well, it's better than the alternatives. We've sent you the coordinates.
Nice. The sunbeam will arrive in 40
minutes.
minutes.
To align our orbit, we should be able to establish direct contact with you during that time. Then we're coming in to get you. Cross your fingers for the weather holds. Don't leave us
I have a
waiting.
rescue ship coming for me. I'm sure that'll work out just fine. Oh boy, I'm gonna crash. I'm sure that'll work out just fine. I'm sure there won't be an air of tragedy surrounding that. I'm sure we're all gonna laugh about it later. There's gonna be no death or destruction or fire raining from the sky. I'm sure they're just gonna be like, oh, you needed a rescue? Well, we're here. As simple as that. Is that silver? I think that might actually be silver right there. Not 100%. There is a predator in front of me, but I think it's far enough away that it won't be attacking my ship. So I'm going to take a chance here and just investigate that little deposit on the ground there, because it's either silver or gold. And I'm damned curious what it is. And if it wasn't on the way, I wouldn't even bother. Oh, it's copper. Well, I don't really need copper, but I'm here, so whatever. I forgot what a copper deposit looked like. Shameful. But hey, copper is a valuable resource. Not hard to get, but annoying to get. Okay, more accurately, annoying to get very early in the game. Later in the game, it's not so bad. Especially when you have a prawn suit. Or when you just have proper characters. So like Sea Glide, the ability to swim fast, the ability to not have to get air every 10 seconds. Oh, there we go. Like then it's never hard to get even if you have to go through the rocks individually. Come on. There we go. I don't need any gel sacks. And I feel like I'm good in that regard. So let's hope I can actually get this thing in the docking bay. Should be able to. Come on. There you go. There you go. There, I got a little bit extra copper. I don't need it, probably. But, yeah, why not? No harm. And I can see that little yellow dot right there. I think that's that little electric eel. And it's just swimming around just in front of me, but just slightly out of reach. I feel like that's what it is. Can't confirm. I really don't see it, though. Like, at all. Creature attack. I bet that's him. Well, luckily, I'm shagging ass out of here. So, peace. Do any damage? Barely. Barely did any damage. There we go. I'm caught between the ravine. Once I get to about 300 meters, I shouldn't have to worry about ravine walls anymore. And I should just be free to climb to my heart's content. Actually, I think right about here is the point where even the world hasn't loaded. You're pretty much good to go. All the way up to the surface. Now it's time to turn this mother around. And head home. And there's home. Alright, let's get a little bit of extra speed in here.
Vessel calculated. Excessive noise.
I don't care about excessive noise. There we go. I don't care about excessive noise. There's no dangerous creatures, at least on the route that I'm on, at the level that I'm on. I don't know if there's anything dangerous down on my path, like way down below the water, but at 1 meter below the ocean, I'm pretty sure I'm good all the way. I don't think there's anything that'll eat me, blow up my submarine, cause any kind of like genuine hiccups or headaches or either word. Like anyone who could throw a wrench in my plans. Oh, it's adorable. God, those things are beautiful. Alright, let's get a tiny bit more speed going on here. Oh, that was definitely the sound of me crushing a fish. Alright, only reason I don't leave it on maximum speed
Excessive noise.
is because eventually my engine will catch on fire. And while that's not really that much of a threat, it's annoying, so I don't want to do it. I don't want to even have to worry about my engine catching on fire. And certainly does happen, let me tell you. Okay, I think I should switch over to my camera to make sure I don't hit the ocean bottom. If I grounded my vessel at this point, while it wouldn't be the end of the world because I'm at the end of the game, that would still be a bummer. But it would not be the end of the world. Like, not even close. Because I'm at the end of the game here, so I don't really need my Cyclops anymore. But I don't want to... I want to leave my Cyclops here for anybody who really needs it. Anybody who really needs it. Ooh, I just... So, at this point, I should start thinking a little bit more about what stuff I'm going to put in my, oh, what's it called? It's called something specific, and I can't think of it off the top of my head. The thing that launches from the ship. I don't remember what it's called.
Engine powering down.
My time capsule? I think it's called the time capsule. So I gotta start thinking about stuff I'm gonna put in my time capsule. Come on. There we go. Because I want to leave good stuff for somebody in the future. Like, And I want to leave some stuff that's legitimately good. Like, not stuff that's just like, oh, that's going to come in handy. You know, I want to leave them something legit. Alright, so I will equip you. And then do I need... I don't really need the copper. I do need the nickel, so I'll just grab some nickel. Alright, now let's look at my inventory. What do I need to build the next phase of the spaceship? The Neptune boosters. I literally have everything I need to build the Neptune boosters. So let's go do that. I parked right in front of my spaceship. So I have a good view. Keep calm, keep calm, keep calm. Ooh. There we go. That should be all the food I need. Let's get some water. That should be all the water I need. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go build this mother. It's been a hell of a little adventure, this playthrough through Subnautica in hardcore mode. A lot more intense than I expected. Alright, so let's build the first part of our spaceship. Alright, Neptune boosters, I gathered all of your stuff. Boom. Woo! God, I wish this technology was real, like in real life. The ability to choose something, give it the resources, and just be like, make this for me. And then it just makes it. It's so cool. Look at the size of that thing, too. Oh, that's not too shabby. Woo! It's beautiful. Alright. So next I need the fuel reserve. It's a good thing I grabbed some sulfur. Ooh, I need kyanite. I hope I have enough kyanite. I think I do. I need 2 ion power cells. I've got that. I think I have everything I need. So 2 power cells. Oh, it's all in my thing. So I'm just going to take the 2 power cells directly out of my submarine. Why not? Why not? I don't think I'm really going to need my submarine for much anymore. So I'm just going to start stripping her for parts, basically. Ah, stuck. Okay. Oh, that's 100%. That's at 50%, so I'll take you. And then 100%, 90, 52, so then I'll take you. There, I got 2 power cells. 2 ion power cells. I know I needed 4 crystal sulfur. 4 kyanites. And then a plasteel ingot. Okay. So there's 1 crystal sulfur. And then everything else should be in here. Oh yeah, I got the kyanite. 2, 3, 4. It was 3 kyanites? Or 4, I've already forgotten. It was 4 kyanite. And then a plasteel ingot. Yeah, okay. And then, luckily, I got everything I need for that. I think I already have a titanium ingot built. Or not. Okay. So let's just grab the titanium out of these extra lockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 2 lithium. Oh, look at all that lithium. The entire game, I was struggling to get lithium. And now I just have more than enough. It's really a good feeling. It's over here. Like, where is my fabricator again? It's right here. Titanium ingot turned into a plasteel ingot. Boom. Ultra strong synthetic construction material. That's what she said. Alright, I think that's everything I needed. Yep, the Neptune fuel reserve. Primary fuel tanks. So let's fuel this bad boy. And then get to the next phase, because I'm not done building the ship. Not by a damn sight. But I'm getting there. Oh, look how beautiful it is. It's so beautiful. Alright, let's start the next phase. Fuel reserves, please. Oh, look how gigantic this ship is becoming. It's starting to look like a genuine spaceship. Like a NASA kind of spaceship. Not even like a sci-fi spaceship, which never looked like NASA spaceships. Woo! Look at that moon behind it. It's so pretty. Ah, the Neptune. I know I still need to make a cockpit. So I know that's at least one thing I need to do. So yeah, construct the cockpit. Enameled glass. I don't think I have any more stalker teeth, so I'm going to have to get the stalker teeth. I don't have a Cyclops shield generator. So I'm really going to have to look for the Cyclops shield generator. Then a plasteel ingot and a computer chip. Alright, so I might as well get the plasteel ingot and the computer chip. Which I believe I have all the resources I need for everything but the enameled glass, and I don't have a Cyclops shield generator. So 10 titanium, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 exactly. Let's get 2 lithium. Boom. And then what was the other thing? I've already forgotten. Oh, computer chip. Computer chip is copper wire, I believe, table coral, and gold. Oh, I have a lot of gold. I think that's what I need for a computer chip. Let's find out. Now the big thing is I'm going to have to find a Cyclops shield generator. And I just don't have that. So I don't have the ability to make it, and I don't have it. So let's make our plasteel ingot. Let's make our computer chip. I think it was copper wire? Yes! Hey, I remembered how to make something. Hey, I'm growing as a human being. Let's see, enameled glass. And then, okay, the shield generator. I'm gonna have to Google, like, where I could probably find the Cyclops shield generator. Because you just kind of find it in wrecks. And, yeah, I have no idea where it is. Alright, so let's just load this up real quick and see if it just shows me. Theoretically, it should. $1,400 meters southwest west. Okay, so I need to go southwest west. I need to make sure I have a laser cutter on me. So I got to remember to grab the laser cutter. Rebreather, duh. Sea moth, duh. They're warning me that I need to worry about teleporter dudes, but I don't actually have to worry about teleporter dudes. At all. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I think I could get to that. Easy enough. Don't need anything on the ship. Now, I have no idea... Oh, wrong button. Now, it's telling me specific coordinates. I don't think you can look at actual specific coordinates in on the Xbox version of this game. So I'm just gonna have to go south. What was it? Southwest, something like that. I've already forgotten the actual direction they told me to go. Southwest west. Okay. about 1,400 meters. So for that... Oh, that has no juice. God, none of my stuff has any power. Oh, it's terrible. Alright. Let's go grab a battery real quick. Oh, and I think I also need to make sure I grab my laser cutter, so I'm actually going to have to go back inside my base. I think batteries are in here. Yes, okay. Ooh, I have a good battery. I'll take that. And then I'll take an extra crappy battery just in case. So I'll give you the crappy battery. Give you the amazing battery. Alright, cool. Now I just need to fill up on food per usual. I need to grab the laser cutter from my actual ground base. Not my submarine, which is my base. Base, knowledge. There we go. So 1,400 meters southwest west. Okay. I'm just going to have to do my best to remember that. Ah, okay. Whee! Now I need the repair tool on me because I need to cut into some stuff. Oh, it's so nice to have 5 times power for this thing. This thing's not going to run out anytime soon. Not that I couldn't power through this entire battery. It would not be that hard. But I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to be good. Okay, so I know I need to repair you. Because I got you all messed up, Opti 3. There we go. Opti 3 took a lot of damage. There we go. He's had a hard life because his 2 previous predecessors exploded.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Just out of curiosity, can you find any stalker teeth? That is a negative. Okay. That would have been too convenient. Now, I'm going to bring the stasis rifle with me as an emergency weapon. Huh, where's my laser cutter? Shouldn't it have been in here? Did I lose my laser cutter? I mean, it's not like it'll be hard to make a new one, but... Did I lose my laser cutter? Huh, neat. Alright. So either my laser cutter is on my submarine, or it's gone forever, and I just have to make a new one. Fortunately, I have more than enough resources to make a new one. I think it just requires like 2 diamond, some titanium, and a battery. So, like, nothing that's actually difficult to make. But that still kind of sucks. Alright. Alright, so there's only one place I could think of that I would have put it. And it's in this little locker right here. Oh, there it is. Weird place to put it. Huh. And because I'm going on a journey, I'm going to bring some emergency supplies. Because you never know. And I think I'm good. I don't really need the flashlight. It's kind of pointless. So I'll pull out the laser cutter, stasis rifle, repair tool, sea glide, and habitat builder. I don't really need the knife. And then for this particular journey, I'm just going to take my Seamoth. I am not going to take the Cyclops. Ooh, also, I just realized something. The Sunbeam is going to arrive in 18 minutes. I should be fast on doing this because I actually want to be there when it arrives. Because it's a pretty show. It's pretty horrific. Alright.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Sunbeam landing site is that direction. Okay, there's you. So I need to go southwest west from the life pod. So southwest, west, about 1,400 meters. That's about to the Lost River. Huh. What are the odds of that? Alright. Am I sure it's southwest west? Because what are the odds of that? Southwest west, 1,400 meters. Wow. Alright, and I conveniently have that to lead me in the right direction. Because that's exactly southwest west. Only difference is I need to stay relatively low. What depth were they at? I should look at the video to see what depth they were at. It'll give me a good idea of what to look for. They were at... Oh, well, they weren't that deep in the ocean. Alright. That's good to know. They were only about 150 meters down. So that should be pretty easy to find. And it won't be that dangerous at 150 meters, so I shouldn't have to worry about any, like, leviathans. I shouldn't have to worry about any, like, crab squids or electric eels. Or the cornucopia of other things that can just kill you. Alright, so that'll be super convenient. And then I gotta hightail it back to that island so I could watch my rescue ship come and save me without any problems. It'll save me, and that is that. There won't be any drama, no fire, no explosions, no death. The ship will just come and save me, hassle-free. Which will have made all of the grinding I did completely pointless. Yeah, they won't die. They won't die. Why would that happen? That would never happen. That'd be too dark. That'd be too dark. Alright, I think a sand shark is chasing me. I don't care about that. They're harmless. Alright, so I'm already kind of at the right depth. So I don't want to go any lower. So let's just see if I find it. I'm seeing a lot of fish. I'm not seeing any ground. Oh, wait, ground. There we go. Okay, so it should be like this direction. There should be a wreck. Night PHX! Dragons and Reapers and Ghosts, oh my. Right? How are you doing, Knight? Are you having a good one? How's your day been going so far? Mine's been super chill and just TV and video games. I didn't have to go to work today. One of the rare days I have off. So that was nice. Huh. Okay, I'm not concerned about little teleporty pricks. Because they don't care about me anymore. Alright, so all I'm doing right now is I'm looking for a wreck that is supposed to be in this vicinity. Hey, Knight, do you know of any way to actually check coordinates on the console? Because I have no idea how to actually check coordinates on a console, or even if it's possible. Like, I'm sure on PC it'd be the easiest thing in the world. But, yeah, do you know of a way to check specific coordinates on the console? Because I do have the coordinates for where this wreck is supposed to be. But I have no idea. They're useless to me as of right now because oh wait, never mind. I think I found it. I think I found the wreck. This is what I was looking for. So I'm just gonna wait for the world to load in. So never mind everything I just asked you, Knight. I should be good. I'm just waiting on the world to load. There we go. So it looks like I could just swim in? That's too convenient. I feel like it should be a lot harder to get in this. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I can just swim in. Maybe the game is just cutting me some slack. Alright, let's do this. Let's see, no doors that can be opened. No scannables. Well, there's a laser cutter door. There we go. From what I've researched, I needed a laser cutter in order to get the thing I'm going for. So this should be a good sign. Boom. Ah, I think this might be it right here. Cyclops shield generator. Boom. I now can make the Cyclops shield generator. That is the only reason I came out here. Alright. Let's head home. Let's head home. That's the only thing I needed in order to make the cockpit for the escape ship. So now let's head to the surface. And let's head to the Sunbeam landing site. I'm sure that will be drama-free. I'm sure that will be a casual, nice little meeting of people coming to save me. You know, nobody's going to burst in flames or anything. It's just going to be like, they're going to fly down, they're going to be like, hey man, I'm going to be like, sup? And then I'm just going to fly away in luxury. Because life just works that way, right? Everything just works out. Sure, why not? No explosions today. Unless it's an explosion of awesome. So yeah, now I can make the Cyclops shield generator. What do I need to make the Cyclops shield generator? Let's take a look. See, those are at the mod station, vehicle stations. Advanced wiring kit, polyaniline, and power cell. I've made a second shield generator and put it in my time capsule. That's not a bad idea. I'm still debating what I'm going to put in my time capsule tonight. Because I want to put stuff that's genuinely, like, helpful to the player, but I want it to be stuff that's also relatively difficult to acquire, that people might really need. And so I haven't decided yet what I'm going to put in my time capsule. Like, I'm debating whether or not I might put some kyanite in there, because kyanite comes in handy for some of the advanced upgrades. Yeah, I might just put all the resources they need to make a Cyclops, and just say good luck finding the blueprint scans. Not sure. I might put everything they need for a good farm. So I might put like some lantern fruit, some marble melons, a bobo tree, habitat builder, titanium. That's pretty much all you would need for a proper farm. There's always the idea of putting tools into the time capsule, like, you know. But tools aren't really that hard to make. And I don't really want to throw any tools in there. The only tool I could see myself throwing in there would be the laser cutter. Because it's the only one that actually, like, is a little tricky sometimes to find all of the scans at first. But yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to put in there yet. Hell, I might even just put the teddy bear in there and just say good luck. The odds are I won't do that, but I mean, like, yeah, it's tempting. I might put some ion power cells in there. That'll help them out. Give them some ion power cells early on. Maybe I'll also give them a couple of alien keys. So like a blue key and a purple key. And be like, use these in best judgment. Give them an ion cube for the Stargates. This is true. Actually, it's not true. you don't need to make a Cyclops at all for any part of the game. You don't even need to make a Cyclops to complete your rocket. What you need is the shield generator. You don't need to make a Cyclops to get the shield generator. I just found the blueprint for the shield generator in a Dropbox. So, technically all you need to do is just find that blueprint, and you'll be good. Which that shield generator would have come in handy if I'd had that earlier. That's for sure. So I feel like the world isn't okay, there we go. Like the world isn't loading, because I'm heading to dry land. There we go. Waiting on the world to load. Alright, are you a bulbo tree? You are a bulbo tree. So I'm gonna eat you. Whoa! Alright, it wasn't much of a bulbo tree, let me tell you that. It was a terrible bulbo tree. Is there another bulbo tree? But I'm pretty sure the only place you can make the shield generator is using the Cyclops Fabricator. Oh! Okay, well, you might actually be right about that one, Knight. Never mind. I think you're 100% right about that. I had not thought about that. But I think you're correct. So that is a valid point. That is a very valid point. Alright, so I'm going to metagame this real quick. Even though it's not going to make any sense, I'm going to go shut down the gun. Because I think you're right, Knight. I'm 90% sure that you have to use the Fabricator on the Cyclops to make the shield generator. So, I think you're right. You have to make a Cyclops. So, never mind. Yeah, you literally have no choice but to make a Cyclops to complete this game. So, when I was here the last time, Knight, I didn't shut down the the gun because I still had the disease. I never came back after I got cured. So, I'm going to go disable the gun. And then I'm going to watch the gun take out the spaceship, even though I disabled it. Because that happens. So that should be amusing. I'm going to save the crew of the Sunbeam, and then I'm still going to watch them die. It's like the most convoluted thing in the game, from what I understand, is that you can't actually stop the ship from exploding, even if you disable the gun. Which I find to be quite amusing. I don't remember if you're the one that told me that night, but somebody told me that. Downstairs, please. Yep, that happens, yeah. You might have been the one that even told me that. I'm not 100% sure. Beard guy's headshot. The poor Sunbeam. They came down here to save me, and they get headshot by a space laser. Okay, then it might have been somebody else. Knight, you're one of my most knowledgeable people who knows Subnautica, so I thought it might have been you. But maybe it was Opti who told me that. It might have been Opti. So I think this way leads me to the Stargate. And I don't need to go into the Stargate. Yeah, that's the Stargate. So yeah, no Stargate for me. As much as I love that show, I do not need to go to the other side and fight the Gould. Reasonable deduction. Yeah, if it wasn't you, it was either Dark or it was Opti. So yeah, process of elimination leads me to believe it was probably Opti. Because I don't think I've seen Dark in my streams for a couple of days. And I feel like it was yesterday or the day before. Oh, I wish I could just push the button on this Doomsday device. That'd be an awesome ending. If I could just activate it. You know, Knight, that would be a great alternate ending for this game. To be able to realize that you can't cure the disease. Like, if you don't want to take the time to cure the disease, you can just end the disease by blowing up the planet. That'd be kind of cool. Very bold. Very bold. But that'd mean you'd have to, like, maybe come up with a way of getting past the force field. So, like, there'd be stuff you'd need to do. But that could potentially be very cool. Ow. 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 Also, I don't remember... Hey! Yaminosh69! thanks for the follow. I love your name, by the way. Alright, so I just shut off the gun for... Also blows up the entire solar system. That would be awesome. That'd be tragic, but that'd be awesome. So I don't remember if it was you I was talking with about this night, or if it was somebody else, but possible updates I would love for this game. That, I think would just be amazing. I would love if you actually found, like, an alien archive for blueprints. So you could make, like, more alien-looking facilities. You know, besides just making the standard, like, human facilities. I would love if you could make, like, alien structures, too. Like, that would be really cool. So, like, yeah, you just find a computer somewhere, like, 1,500 meters down, and it just has the blueprints for, like, making housing units and power generators and stuff. But they're alien ones. That'd be really cool. That would be a patch I would love to add into this game. They will probably never do it, but I would love it. There's probably a PC mod for that. If a game exists on a computer, then it probably has a mod. So, Yaminash69, I don't know if you're still there or not, but how are you doing today? How'd you discover my stream, out of curiosity? I'm always curious how people found it, like word of mouth, Twitter, just stumbled upon it by just looking up a video game. Like, I'm always curious. And yeah, if a PC game exists, there is a mod that probably exists to do everything. Probably. Okay, so I've disabled the gun. So, by logical standards, the sunbeam will not be shot out of the sky. By logical standards. We'll see if logic plays any role in this video game. But if nothing else, I'm going to get a good view. I'm going to climb on top, and I'm going to get a view. Wonder if maybe I should go up to the top of the mountain. Can I get there in a minute? I searched for Subnautica in the Twitch app. What came up? Like, how many people are playing Subnautica right now? Night? Ooh, purple tablet. I don't need that, but I'll take it. Alright, let's see if I have time. I have 30 seconds to get to the top of this mountain, because I want a good view. Oh, that's how you originally found me. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I'm always curious how people find my stream. Like, there's always the Twitter communities, there's people who retweet, there's word of mouth, there's this stumbling upon by accident. So yeah, I'm always curious. I have to be faster. I don't want to miss the ship.
Survivor, we see you.
They see me? How? I'm inside of a mountain.
We broke an atmosphere.
Alright, I guess I'll be right here.
Towards the landing site.
Hey, wait a minute. I disabled that.
Down there. What do you mean you can't identify it?
Oh, I see them. I see them.
Hold on.
Hang on, I'm gonna get their attention.
Now.
Hey!
Positions,
I'm down here!
Touching down in 10, 9.
I'm down here! You need to fly away!
Coming from the building? Change course.
Oh boy.
Set thrusters to full.
Oh! Oh no! This was so unexpected and unforeseen. Oh no! Well, that's... There were a lot of people on that ship. That's life. Alright. I tried to warn them with my gun. I was just like, hey, fly away. Well, requiesce in pace, as Ezio would say from Assassin's Creed. Oh, those poor guys. It's such bullcrap, because I literally shut off the gun. So there's no reason that should happen. So it's I call bullcrap people who made Subnautica. You should have an alternate ending to this game if you actually disable the gun before that happens. In fact, Knight, that would be another great alternate ending to this game. You go through all the trouble of getting a cure for the disease before you ever even get to the sunbeam, and it just properly lands, and then it flies you away. Like, that'd be a great alternate ending. Yeah. What, have your playthroughs never shown you the sunbeam, Knight? Because, my last playthrough I saw the sunbeam. Yeah, that'd be an interesting ending. Like, you go through all the trouble, like an optional ending. Like, you wouldn't have to do it. But, like, you know, if you wanted to, that could be one way of escaping the planet. Like, one way could be escaping on the sunbeam. One way could be building your own escape ship. One way could be maybe somehow you screw up and you piss off the queen, and so she doesn't help you cure the disease, and you realize that you need to protect humanity from the disease on this planet, so you decide to set off the doomsday device. So there's 3 potential endings just right there. And then I think you and I were talking about how another great potential ending would be is if we could repair the Aurora and potentially, like, just take off in that thing, which would be really cool. It would never happen, but that'd be really cool. And I feel like Yaminash69 didn't stick around. I feel like they hopped in, dropped me a follow, and then kind of left. But nonetheless, I appreciate the follow, Yaminash. I was hoping to find out how you heard about my stream, but I mean, that works. Again, all follows are appreciated, so thank you very much. I hope to see you in the future, Yaminash. Again, I like your name. The number 69 is the best number in the history of numbers. 50-50, the sunbeam always blows up, but half the time it never renders, so you don't see the ship. Oh, I didn't know that. I've seen many people post about that on the PC version as well. I did not know that. Knight, I've only ever seen the sunbeam one time before just now, because I only ever went through that mission one time before, and I saw the sunbeam the first time, so I didn't know that it didn't render sometimes. That's kind of shocking, actually. Good to know, though. Okay, so there's one thing I need to grab to build the cockpit, and it's the only thing I don't have. And I need to get a stalker tooth. Luckily, I'm in a kelp forest right here. So I just gotta bring some metal salvage with me. So hopefully I could find some metal salvage just lying on the ground. Oh, swam right... Wow, I went right by my life pod? Where's my life pod? Oh, there's my life pod. I'm like, where the hell? my base disappeared. I just swam right past it. Alright, so the best way to get stalker teeth, from what I have been told, is just to drop metal salvage in front of the reapers or seekers, whatever they're called, stalkers, and then just wait for the teeth. Ooh, water. Right. Water and food. Like I always say, that'd be great to get this far in the game and then just starve to death in the last second. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to deposit the stasis rifle and 2 of these med kits. I'm going to deposit 1 food, 1 water, purple key. I'll hold on to the rest. Let's go grab some of this metal salvage. Oh, look at all those stalkers. I just need metal salvage. I would love to drop metal salvage right here. They would be all about it. Alright, that piece of metal salvage is not acquirable because it's beneath the geometry. That one looks like it's acquirable. So let's go grab that one. Ooh, there's another piece that's not showing up on my scanner apparently. Hey, there's another piece that's not showing up on my scanner, apparently. Well, there's another piece that's not showing up on my scanner, apparently. Hey, look, another piece that isn't showing up on my scanner, apparently. Lame. So I'm a little judgmental of the scanner right now because, like, that's a lot. Hello, LifePod 3. Oh, there we go. Ow. Dick. I was gonna give you a gift. Take it. Take it. One of you, drop a tooth, please. Hey, not Reaper. Stalker tooth. There we go. I'm gonna take that metal salvage back. Alright, that didn't take that long. Sweet. I thought that might actually take a tiny bit longer. Alright, so I got my Stalker tooth and I got a bunch of extra titanium. Not that I needed titanium, but I got it. So I just need to make a piece of enameled glass. Yeah, let's get in there. Scanner typically finds items that have been rendered, which means you need to have been in the area previously during the game session. Ah, okay. That is good to know. I did not know that. I had not been in this area during this particular game session, so that makes sense. Okay, thank you. Let's see. Now that I've turned that off, all my stuff is on my submarine. God, I've only gone through 7% power on this thing. And I've used it a lot. Ion batteries, man. That's the way to go. Yeah, I think I might leave an ion battery and an ion power cell in the time capsule to help people out early in the game by like making sure that their Sea Glide can last a lot longer. All they'll need is a power cell charger and a battery charger to refill it. So that, yeah, I think that'll work. Now here's the question, is it one piece or two piece? That's a good tip, actually. I'll have to remember that for future playthroughs, but that is a very good tip. To take the camera out beforehand. Now, I haven't been able to get my cameras to work this playthrough. None of the cameras have worked. So, I'm not sure what's up with that. But it's like all the cameras broke on this particular playthrough. And I know it's not the Xbox because I've had cameras work on my survival mode. So I have no idea why they don't work on this one. Doesn't make sense. Oh, I just needed one piece of glass. Okay, I wasn't sure if I needed two. Yeah, this playthrough, I've never had a camera work, which has really sucked. Here, let me show you. There you are. Whee! And also, what was the last thing I needed? I have enameled glass. I have a plasteel ingot. I have the computer chip. I think I have everything I need. I think I officially have everything. I need to make a Cyclops shield generator. That's what I need. Yeah. So on all of my my bases, like this is what happens. Is like, as you can see, it's cycling through all the cameras, and it just never connects to any of the cameras. Like you can see how the camera's moving, but like nothing happens. And it's not because the stalkers stole the camera, like because it does that on all of my bases. So I'm not sure what's up with that. Like, to be honest. Like, yeah, not sure. All I know is my original survival mode playthrough, I used a lot of cameras. Oh, look at the escape ship. Look at it. Okay, so what... I do know the farther the camera is from you, the longer it takes to connect. Well, but here's the thing, Knight. Like, yeah, those cameras may be just, like, 50 meters away inside the kelp forest. But even on all of the other scanner rooms I've made throughout the game, like, the cameras have literally been attached to the scanner room, and they won't connect. I gave it, like, 5 minutes once on one of the scanner rooms, and it just wouldn't connect. So I just gave up. Alright, so let's see. Cyclops, shield generator, polyaniline, power cell, and advanced wiring kit. Okay. So I think the only thing I would actually need to make is the advanced wiring kit. Because polyalanine... pretty sure... What does it take to make polyalanine? It needs hydrochloric acid and gold. Hydrochloric acid just needs deep shrooms and salt. So easy. I have plenty of both. Actually, I don't have any salt, but it's easy to find. Now, as for the power cell, here's how I've been solving that problem, Knight. So when I needed an ion power cell for the spaceship, I just ripped it out of my submarine. Now I need a power cell. Yoink, I got a power cell. The submarine will be fine. Well, I don't think it has anything to do with hard mode. I think they're just glitching. I think they're just literally glitching. All I know is that they did work in my survival mode. That's all I was saying. But I don't think it has anything to do with the fact that it's hard mode. I think it's just like maybe this world somehow got bugged and the cameras just don't work. That's my theory. Okay, so I need a piece of salt. I need a piece of salt. Easy to find. I just actually have to go swimming for it. Come on, Xbox. We're so close to the end. Stop having frame rate issues. Alright, so there's salt all over the area over there. If the world would just load, I'd be able to properly search for salt. Like, I've found so much salt in this area throughout my playthrough. I think I see some. Okay. And I'm just going to grab an extra piece just in case. There we go. Okay, so I've got deep shrooms. Advanced wiring kit. Hopefully don't need more than 2 pieces of silver, or I'll have to go farming for silver. I don't think you do. I think you just need to make a normal wiring kit, and then you're good. And you just need like gold and copper and all the basic stuff. Don't remember off the top of my head. But I've got boatloads of everything else. Gold, copper, titanium. Well, the optimized full release of the game should be coming soon. Can't wait myself. Oh, has that been officially announced, Knight? Like when they're actually going to release the full game officially? Because that's awesome. Like I was waiting for that one for a long time. And then once they released the pre-release on Xbox, I decided to just buy it. Like I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to wait anymore. I really wanted to play this game. I need deep shrooms and gold. Deep shrooms. And gold. That'll make hydrochloric acid somehow. Ah, okay. Stuck in the geometry again. And then the gold allows me to turn it into polyalanine. Or polyaniline. I said that wrong. Alright. What else do I need? Advanced wiring kit. What do I need to make an advanced wiring kit? Let's remember. 2 gold and a computer chip. I already have a computer chip. But I need to make another computer chip. Yeah, the game was turned over to a console developer to optimize it for Xbox and release it on PS4 as well. Nice. Good. They needed to do that. I'm very happy that they're finally going to be releasing a full, like, official version of the game. This is a game that deserves that. Table coral. I need 2 table coral. I need 2 copper. And I need 1 gold. I've memorized the recipe for a computer chip. So that'll take care of my second computer chip. Because I already have a computer chip, but the thing is, I need that computer chip for the cockpit. So now I need to make another computer chip. So copper wire. Computer chip. And then 2 gold and a wiring kit. So 2 gold and 2 silver. I know I have the gold. I think I have 2 silver. So this is gold, so let's see if you're silver. I have exactly 2 silver. So I don't need to farm for silver. And 2 gold. So I should have everything I need for the advanced wiring kit. Boom. Boom. You know, I probably now that I know Knight that the Xbox releases relatively soon, maybe I should have waited to do my playthrough until it had achievements. Because the pre-release doesn't have any achievements. So yeah, I might have to wait until like when the game comes out. I'm gonna have to play it again for all the achievements. So that's funny. Oh well, I won't mind playing this game again. Oh, somebody's pushing my submarine. There's probably a shark pushing my submarine closer to the spaceship. Okay, so let's see if I have what I need to make the Cyclops shield generator. I do. So let's go back here. And let's confirm that you were right, Knight. Let's check it out. Cyclops fabricator. And there's the shield generator. So you were 100% right, Knight. You have to make a Cyclops so you can make the shield generator. You were 100% right. Alright, so now that I've made the shield generator, let's see. All I need to make the cockpit is the shield generator, which I already have, the plasteel ingot, which I have, enameled glass, which I have, and a computer chip, which I have. So let's go make the cockpit of the Neptune rocket. Boom. Alright. It's been a long time coming. I think this is the last big piece of the rocket. I'm not 100%. Let's find out. Construct it, please. Oh. 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 I have built a spaceship. I have built a spaceship. Oh. Listen to that music. I think that was the last piece.
Rocket online.
Yep. That was absolutely the last piece of my escape rocket because the music went intense. Alright. Alright. Let's see. The rocket name. Ooh, what should I make the rocket name? Let's see. I've already named something after you, Knight. I've already named something after Dragon. I've already named something after Dark because I combined your guys' names. I've already named something after Opti. I don't want to name it Neptune. Maybe I'll just name it Existential. This one's named after me. Ah, poop. The USS Existential. You gotta go Star Trek. So the USS... Existential. Ah, it doesn't have enough room. Poop. Alright. What do you think I should name this? Knight? Like, do you have any good names in mind? Because it won't fit the name I had in mind. I'll have to think about that. Ooh, I've got a name. Okay, let's see. Hang on. I could name it after lemon. And then I could turn it yellow. This will be the SS Lemon Whiskers. Let's see if that fits. It fits! Okay, I'll stick with Lemon Whiskers for now. Maybe it'll be... Maybe I'll change it if like a good situation comes up. And I'm going to make this one the color of a lemon. Let's see, I'll make the stripe pitch black. I'll make the second stripe a slightly darker yellow to accent the first yellow. And I'll make the name pitch black, so it'll really pop. Lemon Whiskers! Woo! Okay, so my escape ship is the Lemon Whiskers. Oh! Alright, I'm not going to launch it just yet, but because I still need to figure out what I'm going to put in the time capsule. But I have the ability to launch out of this planet. Gearbox Publishing is proud to announce its partnership with publisher Perfect World and developer Unknown Worlds to bring Subnautica to store shelves around the world. That makes me really happy, Knight, because this is a game that deserves a little bit of love and attention. I hope that the console release for this game does well. Like, I really do. I also hope they fix some of the console bugs, because as much as I do love the console version, it does have bugs. I can't say it doesn't. Oh, look at my submarine down there. You know, if I really wanted to, I could come up with a fourth alternate ending right here, Knight. I could just jump off this platform and kill myself. I could have gone to all the trouble of building my Seamoth, my prawn suit, my submarine, the escape rocket, and then I end up just killing myself. How would that be for an ending? Oh, that'd be so rough. Subnautica is coming to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One this holiday season. Nice! So that means, theoretically, within the next month and a half, we should be having Subnautica's official launch. That's really cool. Auxiliary power unit. I'm not going to turn that on. I'm not going to turn on the hydraulic systems. Is this the time capsule right here? Knight, I think this is the time capsule, but I'm not sure. No, never mind. Where's the time capsule? Rumor is early December. Nice. Let's see. Because I've never launched the spaceship, I've never actually seen the, I've never actually seen it. So I'm not sure what I'm looking for. Primary CPU. Life support. Oh, time capsule. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I could put 6 things and a picture inside of the time capsule. And a message. Well, I've got a couple of good pictures that I could use. Now here's the thing, though. What do I want to put in the time capsule that I think people could really use? That's the thing. Let's take a look at everything you can make in this game. So let's see. None of that's that particularly hard to get. All those materials. I mean, I guess I could put a high capacity... no, because there wouldn't be enough room for that. Never mind. I couldn't put anything large in there. Could put a depth module in there. I could put the... that's a good early thing to give somebody, actually. Is the Seamoth Depth Module Mark III. Because that way... Because it doesn't take long to build a Seamoth in this game. And the ability to immediately go to 900 meters would actually be really helpful to players. So I'm probably going to put a Seamoth Depth Module Mark III in there. I'll probably put a Cyclops Depth Module Mark III in there. Let's see, what else? What else? There's so many things. A prawn suit drill arm. That would come in handy. I'm trying to think of the things that help me out the most. A couple of cooked fish with a message. Hope they're still fresh by the time you find these. I like it. I like that, actually, a lot. That's actually very funny. Let's see. I can only put 6 things in there, so I've got to be very careful of what I choose. I could just put the hatching enzymes in there. No, I'm not going to do that. They can find their own hatching enzymes. I'm not going to take away that. I can literally give them what they need to cure themselves. Fill it with coffee. I do have the blueprints for a coffee maker. That's not a bad idea, actually. I've never made a coffee maker. Maybe I won't fill it with coffee, but I'll at least put one thing of coffee in there. That's not a bad idea. I think that would be entertaining, to put like coffee in a bag of chips. I think they would appreciate that. It's like, what is this? This is stupid. Houston, I'm exiting the rocket. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I know at least a few things I'm going to put in there. Like things that I actually think would be really helpful for players in this game. And I'm going to put a couple of stupid things in there too. So let's see. Teddy bear. Keep calm. Oh, I should probably eat and drink. God, a freaking Bobo tree would be the best thing, but it won't fit. Alright. Access upgrades. There we go. Depth Module Mark III. What's the other one? What are the other ones? Cyclops Fire Suppression and Engine Efficiency Module. Nah, they can make those. Bobblehead doll. Everybody needs a bobblehead. The bobblehead knight is unfortunately the only thing I haven't found in terms of the main collectibles. Like, I never ended up finding a bobblehead. So, I unfortunately don't have the bobblehead to put on there, which I would love to. But it's like one of the only things I don't have is a bobblehead. Which is heartbreaking. Ooh, before I go. Let's see, what does it take to make a vending machine and a coffee maker? Glass and titanium. And titanium. So I need 4 titanium. Luckily I got titanium. And then I've got everything I need for glass. Oh, right, it took the power out of that. Well, poop. Okay, I guess I'll have to swim the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna exit this game the way I started it, swimming very slowly, like a fish on dry land. Blep, 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 blep. All right. So let's see. I'm not sure if I'm going to put everything that I have in mind into the time capsule, but I feel like I'm going to put some very helpful things in there. And a couple of stupid things. Because why not? So let's see. Where are you? Upgrades. Crush depth now 200 meters. Alright, let's see. What do I have? Oh! I just thought of the perfect thing I could put in there. Night. This would be mean if I did this. That! I could put a giant piece of alien feces in there. Here's a piece of poop. Enjoy your playthrough. That'd be such a middle finger. Where it's just like, have fun. I would never do that. That'd be so mean. That'd be too mean. I don't think I could do that. I don't think I have the heart to do that. I'd be, yeah, exactly. Like, I just put a giant piece of poop in there. Have a good playthrough. That'd be so messed up. Alright. Coffee machine. I should have made this at the beginning of the game. Most important thing you can make is a coffee machine. And a vending machine. Since I can't use the camera anyway, I might as well put the vending machine in front of the camera. There. Oh. Where are you, button? Oh, okay, there it is. Ooh, what do I want to give him? A double espresso shot? Typical for me is ion battery, ion power cell, 2 depth modules, and 2 random items. It's funny you say that, Knight. That's literally what I currently have in my inventory. I have the Seamoth depth module. I have the Cyclops depth module. I have an ion battery, not fully charged, but I mean, it's still an ion battery. I have an ion power cell. And then I'm thinking for the other 2 items, it might be a bag of chips and a coffee. Or maybe it'll be the Keep Calm poster and the arcade toy. I feel like that would actually be a really nice one to give them the Keep Calm poster. Because I'm going to say right now, that poster is probably what got me through the game. Because it reminded me that I need to keep calm and carry on. Alright, I'm going to fully charge the battery for them. So that way they actually have a good battery. But yeah, I think I'm definitely going to put the 2 depth modules in there. Because those are going to come in super handy early in the game. Like, particularly the Seamoth depth module. Because building a Seamoth doesn't take that long in Subnautica. Like, it really doesn't. They practically throw those blueprints at you. So, the moment, like, being able to go to 900 meters without having to worry about, like, dying is going to be a pretty helpful thing pretty early on. Yeah, the chips and coffee are what I'm leaning towards. Though I cannot deny the niceness of the arcade toy and the Keep Calm poster, but I'm leaning towards coffee and chips. Just a nice little, here's some snacks and some important resources. And I'm going to give them a double shot. Any day now, coffee machine. Any day now. Oh! Okay, I was gonna say I didn't put a cup in there. Okay, so I got a coffee Americano, which is a real Italian espresso diluted with tasteless American water. That is so true. That is so true. It's very tasteless. Hey, what's the other one I got? They're both coffee Americano. Okay. Well, by the time I find a time capsule, if I do at all in the game, I've got everything completely upgraded. I was lucky in my playthrough night. I found a time capsule like right at the beginning of the game. Like, that was like one of the first things I found was a time capsule. So like I was blown away because I'd never found a time capsule in my first playthrough at all. All right, there we go. Well, I'll figure it out. I've got my options, so I'll figure it out. Let's see what I want to deposit. I'm gonna take you back to the ship.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Lemon whiskers. Look at her. She's glorious. She's so yellow. I hate the color yellow. That's amazing. And then I got my submarine down here. Named after... I've got everything named after people from my chat. I love it. So I got Dark Knight inside of Dragon Soul of Fire. I've got Lemon Whiskers right there. I've got Opti over there. Or actually, I'm driving Opti. Never mind. It's been quite the journey, this particular playthrough. Can I get Opti to float a little bit higher? Let's see. There we go. That's a good float. I want to be able to see all of this from the platform. So I want to be able to look out here at all the things I've made throughout the game. Alright, so if I don't end up putting the Keep Calm poster in there, then I'm going to hang the Keep Calm poster inside the ship. Because I feel like that's mega important. God, look at this thing. There we go. Lemon Whiskers. Game-faced gamer names his boats after Ginger, Marianne, and the Professor. Nice. I like it. I love Gilligan's Island. Now, whenever I stream anything, though, I'm planning on particularly naming things after like people in my chat. But I do like that. But yeah, I'm always going to try to name things after people in chat. It just feels like it helps to make the audience like more part of the game. So it's just like thanks for supporting me while I play this video game. Here is a submarine named after you, for example. Or here's a prawn suit named after you. There's Dark Knight right there, which is a combination of you and Dark. Woo! Just look out over my creation. Oh, look at those things. They're beautiful. Alright. So one thing I actually need to do is I need to fill this with resources so I can survive my trip into space. But before I do that, let's go fill the time capsule. Alright, so let's prepare the time capsule real quick. So I could just put a giant piece of poop in there. And I'm a little tempted. I could put the coffee in there. I could put the Keep Calm poster in there. I could put the 2 batteries in there. Alien feces. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It made it fun when I blew up Opti and he was just like, what the hell, bro? So, you might have changed my mind here, Knight, by bringing up a very good point. That by the time most people would find a time capsule, the odds are they probably aren't really even going to need anything. So maybe I'll just go for silly as opposed to practical. So I could put like a piece of alien feces, the rice cakes, and the coffee. Instead of putting anything important like the depth modules or the ion batteries. I'll put a giant piece of alien feces, a rice cake, and a piece and a cup of coffee. Just a giant piece of poop. It's so stupid. This is the most worthless time capsule I've ever seen. Look at that. If I found that, I'd be annoyed. Oh, God. Alright. Or I could put the piece of poop and then the 2 batteries, so I wouldn't feel too bad. And at least I'd be putting something useful in there, while also putting something stupid in there, like a piece of poop. So I could take out the rice cake and the coffee, and then replace that with the ion power cell and the ion battery. I could do that. So they'd be getting something useful that could help them in the game. Save before you take off, then launch, reload last save, change items, take off again. Not sure how that works in hard mode. I am not sure how that works either. I'm definitely going to save before I take off, which is both good and a bummer. But theoretically, Knight, every time you launch the ship, shouldn't it theoretically launch a time capsule? Although, if you take off, then maybe it just completes it forever. I don't actually know how that works. Okay, so I'll leave this one moderately useful. I'll leave the piece of poop. And then I'll leave an ion power cell and an ion battery. So they're going to look at that and be like, that son of a bitch. And then they're going to look at these and be like, hey, okay, okay. So I'm not going to give them any depth modules like I was going to. Which would have been super helpful. Okay, so then I could just theoretically make like a super useful one and a super crappy one. Okay, so a piece of poop and 2 batteries. Alright, the image I'm going to put in here. I'm going to make sure that anybody who finds this is super confused by what they see. I'm going to put a picture of the alien queen in here. They're going to be like, what the hell is that thing? Yeah. There, a picture of the alien queen. They're going to look at that and be like, holy crap, that's on this planet? Okay, now for the hard part. I hope these items lead you to safety as they led me. I made the poop myself. I'm gonna convince them that it's human poop and not alien poop. Send me a message. Hopefully there's enough room to type all this. At... let's see. Let's see. Where should I have them send me a message? Send me a message to Existential Turtle on Twitch if you find this. That'd be really cool, like, 1 year from now. I mean, the Xbox gamer tag, that would work. I mean, yeah, that could work. I backed out of the message. Crap. I didn't know that was going to back out of the message. Alright, I have to type that again. Lame. I hope these items bring you to safety. As they brought me. I have to type all this again. Wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't on a controller. I made the poop myself. If you find this, message me on Xbox. My gamer tag is Desert Rat 86. I hope you enjoy this game. As much as I did. Tongue face. Ah, the tongue face didn't show up. Sad. Okay. So this is the time capsule people will find, theoretically. A giant piece of poop and 2 batteries. With a picture of the alien queen. They're going to be like, holy crap, what the hell is that? I hope these items bring you to safety as they brought me. I made the poop myself. I hope you... If you find this, message me on Xbox. My gamer tag is DesertRat86. I hope you enjoy this game as much as I did. Alright.
Time capsule ready.
I feel like the time capsule is beautiful. And good to go. So I'm going to take one more look at the time capsule before I leave. But I feel like I feel like that's what I want. I feel like that is exactly what I want. Okay, so I'm going to put my Sea Glide in here. You know what? No, I'm not going to bring that. You know what? Yeah. Okay. Habitat builder, repair tool, laser cutter, knife, toy. Oh, I got to put the keep composter somewhere. Can I put that up here? This ship won't feel complete if I can't put the keep composter somewhere up here. Lame. Lame. So lame. Lamest that's ever been. I want to put this on my ship to remind me that everything will be okay. Double lame, triple lame. It's so lame. Lamest thing in the world. Okay, so I'll just have to put that back. Let's see, what else do I got? Put the depth module in there, depth module in there. A couple of batteries. Food block. Health. And a coffee. Alright. Time to do one more thing. Before I save, and then reload into the game, and then launch my spaceship. And officially complete Subnautica. At least the story of Subnautica. Whee! Thank you, spaceship. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. What the hell am I doing? Oh, there it is. Okay. Like, what the hell am I doing? Huh, I never once harvested a gasopod. Not once. You can complete the game, but never really finish it. This is very true. This is very true. But it'll be the closest that this game can get to a win condition. So, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Welcome aboard.
Alright, so I'm going to deposit everything in my inventory except for the cat poster. Ah, chest is full. I'll hold on to those. Alright, so I guess I'll put you back up since I can't take you with me. There, just to remind me that everything's going to be okay. Goodbye, cat poster. Okay, so let's fill up on food and water real quick. Oh, that's how you fill up on food and water right there. Woo! I put away my knife already, so I actually have to use lantern fruit. Fortunately, I'm eating so much lantern fruit that it doesn't matter. Like, it's gonna go fast. Alright, now it's time to do the mega important thing. Oh, there's probably a few alien facilities I never visited. I'm sure of it. I found a bunch. Doing the most important thing you can do in this game right now. I mean, I gotta load the ship with supplies, right? I have to. Okay, and let's bring some coffee. I mean, I gotta have survival supplies. Look at all those chips. God. It's so stupid, but I love it. But it's so stupid. I also love that there's no cups on the coffee maker. Like, they have cups right there. But, like, it's just pouring liquid into nothing. Alright, so this will be all the survival supplies I need in order to properly escape. To escape and be the happiest survivor I can ever be. Just a bunch of chips and a bunch of coffee. I'm not going to bring anything else. I'm just going to bring chips and coffee. And also, like, my equipment. So, like, I'm going to have a knife with me in case I run into aliens. I'm going to have the Sea Glide in case I crash on another water planet. Saw a guy play who survived on coffee. That'd probably be a good challenge. Survive only on coffee. Had 16 coffee machines down one hall. And just hit the button each one. God. What does coffee give you? Gives you +4 water. Well, he couldn't have survived only on coffee then. So he would have had to have survived on something that gives him food also. Because coffee doesn't give you any food value. Unfortunately. So what else did he survive on besides coffee? That's not a bad thing to survive on, though. It just would take a long time. 20... So 24 per stack. So 48. So it would only take about 4 stacks worth of coffee in order to fill up your water. So that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Just for water, okay. And he used the vending machine for food. That's terrible. That's terrible, Knight. And why is that terrible? Because all of the food in the vending machine gives you -2 water. So for every piece of coffee, for every 2 of these that he eats, he's wasting a cup of coffee by losing the same amount of water. Oh, that would be a really annoying way to survive. Oh my god. I respect the guy, but oh my god. That would be way too tedious. Okay. So I'm going to save, which unfortunately requires me to save and quit. Each button press gives you 2 cups of +4, so +8 total. Yeah, but I mean, even still, like you have to have an empty inventory when you do that. And in order to be able to maximize how much you get. And you need to do that a lot. And you need to go through a lot of chips and coffee in order to do it. So it wouldn't be hard. It would just be time consuming every time you needed to fill up your food and water. That'd be awful. Yeah, I understand. That'd be an interesting challenge, though. But that would also be a terrible challenge. But that would be an interesting and potentially fun challenge. I have no idea if I would ever try that. I might have to Google, like, what are the most, like, interesting Subnautica challenges before if I ever decide to do that. And then maybe I'll do a crazy challenge or something. Like, survive without ever doing something stupid. I don't know. Or maybe I'll try a speed run one of these days and try to beat it in... I'll have to do some research. But maybe I'll figure out how to beat this game in like 48 minutes. And maybe I'll try to do that on one stream. Because I know it's possible. So here's the big downside about saving the game on Xbox Night. Is I'm sure you've seen this before with me doing this. But it takes forever to load on Xbox. So as you can see right now, I'm just sitting here talking while it's blinking, loading, loading, loading. And I haven't even started loading the world yet. So it's going to take like 3 or 4 minutes just to load the world once I actually start loading the world. So that's going to take a while. But I wanted to have a save before I launched my escape ship, so it unfortunately makes sense. Water-wise, though, it's great. Find coffee machine in the first 2 minutes of the game, and it only takes 2 titanium to build a coffee machine. That's true. Early on in the game, for water, that's actually a very good source of water. Granted, it very immediately gets dwarfed by other sources of water, like bobo trees. There we go. Like a bobo tree is immediately a better source of water. All right, so I put 1 day and 7 hours into this playthrough on hardcore mode. There's my survival one. I put 4 days into my survival because I was just having fun dicking around. But yeah, I did 1 day and 7 hours on my hardcore playthrough. I did a lot of farting around. I did a lot of chat with the. I did a lot of conversation with the chat. So it wasn't like I was this hardcore playing the game. You know, I did get distracted a lot doing a bunch of other things. Probably could have done it a lot faster if I had just been more focused, but where's the fun in that? I was playing the game to have fun, not to be laser focused. Oh, right. In my main world, I think I have 4 of them in one room, running at any given time, and they're already full up on what I need. So each one of them already has like 2 water ready to grab from them, and I have a whole folder full of water. In case I ever need an emergency supply of water. You know what? Actually, after I launch the escape rocket night, I will load into my survival world, and I'll show you what I had set up over there. Like I was still building stuff, but I mean, like, I've completed the game. Like, I built the escape rocket, I've cured myself, I've done everything I need to do. But like, I'll load in and I'll show you the stuff I was just working on. Like, I was working on a mega aquarium that I'm really proud of. Yeah, I'll show you like what I set up for like survival supplies, and I built like a cool bedroom, and like, yeah, I put 4 days in the game, so I was doing a lot of stupid stuff. I built a really cool outdoor park, like an outdoor garden. That like I'll show you when I get there, but like I made a huge area to walk on top of the ocean, like a huge area. I was pretty proud of it, actually. But I was still building, so it's not like it's done. The reason I stopped playing it was just because I got distracted by another video game. So I didn't complete building what I wanted to build. But I had so much fun building it. Alright, so once we load back into the world, I'm just going to do a couple of little things, like nothing dramatic. I'm just going to tour my base, just to say goodbye to everything for the last time. Say goodbye to the moon pool. Say goodbye to the kitty poster. I'm going to say goodbye to my little farm. I'm going to say goodbye to my sea moth, to my cyclops, to my prawn suit. And then I'm going to load up all of my snacks. I'm going to look at the time capsule, and then I'm going to launch into space. So really, it's only going to be like 10 minutes, if that. But I just want to say goodbye to all the stuff with me on my journey. This is such a fun game. I wish there were more games out there like this. Have you played with the Cuddlefish? I don't believe I have. What is a cuttlefish in this game? That doesn't sound familiar. Is it named something else and people just call it the cuttlefish, or is there something actually called the cuttlefish? Because I do not recall a cuttlefish. Yeah, I can't think of anything that would fit the description of cuttlefish. I mean, there's the Sea Emperor's babies, but they're gone. There's the unhatched eggs of the Ghost Leviathans, but I didn't stab them. All the edible fish, I don't think any of them are cuttlefish. The ones that poop out the gas pods are gasopods, so they're not cuttlefish.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production.
Oh, okay.
offline.
Yeah, I'll have to look for that then in the future, Knight, but I never found a cuttlefish. I've never found the cuttlefish. In both of my playthroughs, I've never found the cuttlefish. So I'm going to have to look that up. I'm definitely going to have to look that up because that sounds awesome. I didn't even know that was a thing. Yeah, I've never once found an egg that would hatch a cuttlefish. That sounds really cool, though. Okay, so I feel like the world is almost loaded. It was worth it for the save file, but it takes so long. It's my only big complaint with Subnautica on the Xbox is the loading times. I know there's no way around that, but it still sucks. He swims with you and you can interact with him. He gives you high fives and cool stuff. That's awesome. That is so awesome. Like I never knew that existed
Systems online.
at all. All right. So let's just do a quick tour of my base. So I'm going to start in the moon pool. So goodbye, battery charger. You served me well. I'll leave this battery for any other survivors that potentially land here one day. I know that's not a thing, but I mean, like, I'm thinking, like, in the game world, somebody else might crash on this planet one day, and they might discover this base. So who knows? Goodbye, moon pool. You were so good to me. Nothing is docked in you, but you were so good to me. Goodbye, bed that makes me fall into the water every time I lie in you. Goodbye, power plant. That I would throw fish and food into, and somehow it would give me electricity. Goodbye, storage bags that I never used. Goodbye, my beautiful farm, with all my lantern fruit and potatoes. Spoiler at the end. After you build your rocket, you interact with him and he gives you a hug goodbye. That's actually kind of heartbreaking. Goodbye, marble melons. You were lovely. I never used you, but it was nice to have you. Goodbye, mod station. 2 mod stations. What the hell? When did I do that? Huh. Alright. Well, that's weird. Why did I make 2 mod stations? That's really stupid. Goodbye, fabricator. You literally carried me through the game. Goodbye, scanner room. Goodbye, vending machine. Goodbye, coffee maker. Cat poster. You literally carried me through the game. I will miss you the most. Goodbye, Seamoth. Actually, I'm gonna leave you, Seamoth, docked here. So if some other poor person crashes here in the future, there will be a Seamoth ready to go inside of the moon pool, named Opti 3. Ah, the life pod, where I got my start. Let's look at you, life pod. Ah, so many memories. I remember when I crashed here and I was like, what do I do? What do I do? I'm so scared. All my friends are dead. Ooh. I had a couple of posters in there. Oh! Alright. Hang on. I gotta remedy something here. I'm gonna take off the rebreather. Yeah, that would be amazing if we could share game saves. That would be awesome. I would love that. Switch container. Mess up the hat. Can I equip the hat? I've never tried. Ah, I was hoping I could equip the hat. Alright. Damn. I've never once tried, but I was going to try to put on the hat. As stupid as that would have been, I would have loved it. Okay. Give me back my coffee, please. Boop, 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 boop. Ah, I remember when I was sitting right here, and a piece of metal slammed me in the head, and I got knocked unconscious. Ah, the memories. Goodbye, crash spaceship. You suck. Ah, look at this endless ocean. Whee! I'm gonna miss this planet. This was actually a lovely planet. In spite of all the unspeakable horrors that exist in the ocean. It was a lovely planet. Hello, handsome. Handsome little stalker. Yes, you are. You're an adorable little stalker. Goodbye, mobile vehicle bay. Goodbye, random gasopod. Oh, look at all this storage. Look at all this stuff. Somebody's... If this... I'm just going to assume that this is a real planet somewhere, and one day somebody's going to crash on this planet, find all this stuff, and be really happy. So I hope one day you enjoy all this lube and rubbers that I left here for you people. Look at all this stuff. Sound the horn one last time. That is a very good point. That'll be the last thing I do. Oh, goodbye trees that I horribly planted that made it difficult to get from point A to point B. Goodbye Aurora poster. Goodbye Dark Knight. You were so helpful even if I forgot you. I forgot you in the depths of the ocean one day. Goodbye decoy chamber. You actually saved my life 3 times. Goodbye random ion power cells. Goodbye upgrade station. It's been a gas. Ah, the memories. Goodbye, submarine. It's been a journey.
Fire neutralization system active.
There, I'm gonna turn on the halon system as I leave. Let's get the hell... Oh, crap, I'm locked in while it does that? Crap. Alright. I didn't know that locked me in. Well, poop. Now I have to wait. Goodbye again, Aurora. There we go. I locked myself in. God damn it. Oh, it's been quite the adventure. Oh, Lemon Whiskers. In honor of Lemon Whiskers. Woo! Look at that thing. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Whee! Alright, planet. Let's look out one more time over the ocean. Oh. Ooh, I'm gonna make this a little more cinematic. I'm gonna turn off... Ah, crap, wrong button. I'm gonna turn off everything so I don't see any markers. It's a honey of a ship. Amen. Oh, the memories. Oh, the wonderful memories. Goodbye, planet. Goodbye. It's time to deposit all of my survival resources. So, all of my chips. Chips. And coffee. Hot coffee. There we go. These survival supplies will keep me going for a long time. So I've got, if I crash in an ocean, I've got my Sea Glide, Habitat Builder, a laser cutter, repair tool. I got a stuffed animal to keep me company and I can talk to. Random cup of coffee. Knife, so I can stab somebody and say knife to meet you. And then in all the other ones, it's just chips and coffee. I'm ready for a space adventure. Throw switch, please.
Auxiliary power unit online.
Ooh, I like your voice. Throw switch, please.
Pressurizing hydraulics.
Pretty optimistic for a guy who's about to blast off in a rocket built from scrap. Damn right it is. Communications array online.
Communications systems array active.
Ooh. This has been like, what, 30 hours coming. This man did a lot of stuff for 30 hours. He built a spaceship in 30 hours. Activate life support system. Beep boop 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 beep boop.
Life support systems online.
Very important. I like breathing. Boot up the primary CPU. Boop boop boop.
Primary computer systems active.
Ah, it's so cool. Let's just take one more look at my time capsule.
All systems are go for liftoff.
Just to remind myself of the majesty of my time capsule. So I'm giving them a giant piece of poop and two ion batteries. One ion battery, one power cell. With the picture of the Queen, which signifies a pretty significant portion of my journey. Are you related to Ty Pennington? Nope. I hope these items bring you to safety as they brought me. I made the poop myself. If you find this, message me on Xbox. My gamertag is Deseret86. I hope you enjoy this game as much as I did. Boom.
Time capsule ready.
Time to launch the rocket, people. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. All right, the hell with
Ready
this
to
planet.
launch on your command, Captain.
Up is go on your command. Initiate
Launch.
authorization.
10,
Launch code.
9,
Banana
8,
beef.
7.
Let's go.
6, 5.
Oh, those poor birds. You're gonna want to move.
2, 1.
Okay. You're gonna want to move, birds. Make it so, number 2.
Time capsule jettison.
Goodbye, time capsule. Engage. Make it so. Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the spaceship Lemon Whiskers. Its continuing mission, to allow its pilot to
Caution.
not die of
Approaching
starvation or
orbital
hunger.
debris
Uh-oh.
field.
Ow! Uh-oh. Oh, just don't hit me in the head and we'll be good. Just don't hit me in the head.
Orbital
Okay, good.
debris field clear. Performing gravity turn maneuver.
Oh, look at the planet. That's where we were, that little crater right there. Goodbye, planet. You were a lovely planet.
Confirm destination coordinates. Nearest interstellar phase gate.
Phase gate.
Engaging ion.
That sounds like a big
boosters in
Stargate for spaceships.
3, 2, 1.
Goodbye. Fuck you, planet. I survived. Woo! It's like Stargate. It's Wormhole Extreme. Ah.
What is a wave without the ocean?
That is a good
A
question.
beginning without an end. They are different, but they go together.
Yes, we do.
Now you go among the stars, and I fall among the sand. We
Requiesce in
are
Pache.
different, but we go together.
Goodbye, Queen. I like you. You're a good character. I'm glad she said one psychic final farewell. Subnautica. Extreme. So that was Subnautica. That was a hell of a journey. Unknown Worlds Entertainment, you made a hell of a video game there, people. You made a hell of a video game. Incredibly in-depth, incredibly fun, incredibly original. It's a great combination of exploration and crafting and base building. It has an optional story, which is really cool and surprisingly heartfelt. It doesn't look like it's letting me skip the credits. Alright, so let's look at the voice actors, see if I recognize anybody. I don't know any of those names. But Bart Torgal, that was a cool character. Paul Torgal, Marguerite Maida, they were cool characters. The Sea Emperor was a cool character. Look at all those playtesters. I would love to have been one of those playtesters and have my name in the credits. That would have been so cool. Like, that would have been so cool. Production babies. Is that how many babies were born during the production of this game by the people who were making the game? That's all I can imagine. Is that the people who made the game, they had that many babies in the time it took them to make this game. Xbox One version by Grip Digital. YouTube and Twitch streamers everywhere. Hey, they're talking to me right there. 2018, Unknown Worlds Entertainment. Shout out. You made a hell of a game there, people.
Welcome home to Alterra. Permission to land.
Yes.
Be granted once you have settled your outstanding balance of 1 trillion credits.
Ooh. I owe them 1 trillion credits. I don't think I can cover 1 trillion credits. Eee. This is a problem. So now I'm going to have to become a criminal so I can pay off my debt. Whoopsie daisies. Alright, so now, since we've officially beaten the game, I'm going to go load into my survival world that I haven't loaded into for a very long time. Not since July 6th of this year. So it's been like, what, 5 months? August, September, October, November. No, wait, no. August, September, October, November. Okay, it's been about 4 months since I loaded in. Maybe a bag of chips and a cup of coffee. Yeah. Actually, it's going to take a lot of explaining. Like, look, I was marooned on an ocean planet. What'd you want me to do? Not collect resources to survive? Like, go to my base and collect all the resources. It's all right there. There's your money. Boom, boom, boom. Done. But when you leave the planet, just make sure to get cured, because that's what you gotta do. So now for the downside night of waiting for the world to load. But the upside is I don't have to worry about dying anymore, because if I die, I can just reload the game. It's not going to erase my character if I die anymore. You got a lot of explaining to do. This is very true. This is very true. Okay, so first things first. I don't know what happened to our spaceship, but the entire crew is dead. Second thing. I landed on the planet and discovered an alien life form and a disease that destroyed an entire alien civilization. Discovered a bunch of alien technology. I went on this huge adventure. I dodged a bunch of giant snakes. I made first contact with like 14 different species. I I found like 80 diamonds, so I owe Altera the money for those diamonds. I can't cover it, but you're just gonna have to make the exception and let me go. Oh, loading level. You know, I need to, if I ever get the money for it, I need to buy one of those Subnautica t-shirts that has the Sea Emperor on it. Because that'd be really cool. Ion Cube should be worth 1 trillion credits. It probably is. It probably is. Like, Ion Cubes are unbelievably rare. Like, I sort of have the Sea Emperor on my ship. Oh, I mean, on my shirt. You see, there's an octopus right there playing a video game. He's playing like a Super Nintendo or something. So that's sort of the Sea Emperor, kind of. The bottom half of the Sea Emperor. So I'm kind of wearing a Subnautica shirt, sort of. Even if it's not a Subnautica shirt, it's an ocean shirt that relates to video gaming. Yeah. Yeah. Why not? What's up, splaining to do? God, I probably should have brought those ion cubes with me. Well, I left them at the base, so I did not bring my alien technology with me. So did you bring anything back from the planet? Anything cool, anything useful? Yes, I brought 40 bags of chips and 15 cups of coffee. You're welcome. I did have some alien power cells in my time capsule, but then I launched the time capsule. So it's kind of not there anymore. I'm so happy that I put a time capsule out there in the world. I really hope one day, like a year from now, I just randomly get a message from somebody on Xbox. And it's just like, hey, I found your time capsule in Subnautica. That'll just make me so happy. It's like, thanks for the giant piece of poop. It's like, aww, it paid off 1 year later. But I'm counting the days until one day that happens. And I just get a random message, somebody saying they found it. That would be so cool. That would like make my day. That'd make my week, that'd make my month. If I find it, I'll screenshot it, yeah. Like, I don't know what the likelihood of anybody on Xbox finding it is, but I know that they exist on the Xbox now because I found a time capsule. So I'm hoping once the official release comes out for Subnautica, a lot of people are going to play this game. And then hopefully somebody will find it. Just a giant piece of poop and 2 ion batteries. An ion battery and an ion power cell. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. But it makes me very happy. And I remember early on, I was wondering why I even bothered collecting the piece of poop. Because I'm like, I'm never going to use this. And then I finally used it. So it actually was worth something in the end. It's still so stupid. So stupid. And if you notice right now, on the screen, in the bottom left of the screen, it still only says loading level. So this level has not loaded. Oh, the loading times on the Xbox. Worst thing about it. Other than that, great game. Wonderful game. I highly recommend this game to everybody. But the loading times. Oh my god. Like, it hasn't even popped up with a percentage of when this world is going to load yet. Ah. That's rough. Same thing on my One X. No idea what it's doing before it actually starts loading the game. Yeah. Especially on this world that I'm loading right now, Knight. I have so much geometry for this world to calculate compared to my old one that it takes a lot longer to load this world than it does my normal Subnautica world. Okay, there we go. It's finally showing percentages. Like my hardcore mode playthrough I just went through, you saw pretty much everything I built. I had one scanner room built in the glowing purple mushroom area, and I had my base with like the Cyclops, the Seamoth, the prawn suit, and then the spaceship. But that's all I had. Whereas if you go into my world, I have towers built. I have entire farms built. I have structures and piping units built everywhere. I have a giant aquarium built. I have a massive base with bedrooms and multiple chambers and water filtration units. And I have two different Cyclops that are one is in the lava area, like 1,500 meters below the ocean, and one is on the surface area. So that way I always have a Cyclops everywhere I go. I have multiple prawn suits, multiple sea moths, multiple moon pools. I have a lot more stuff built in my survival world than I do in my hardcore mode. Hardcore. I've lost the ability to speak. I have a lot more stuff built in my survival world than my hardcore mode world. You talk for long enough and eventually you lose the ability to speak. Also, my throat's getting a little coarse. Ugh. But at least it's actually loading the world now, so now it shouldn't be too much longer, just another couple of minutes. Bum, 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 bum. So what do you got planned for the rest of the night? Or the rest of the day? Like, are you just gonna watch Twitch streamers all day? Are you gonna play any games yourself? You got any like cool movies coming up? Like, what are your plans for the rest of the day? Because after I finish my stream, I'm just gonna make dinner and watch some Netflix. So, like, nothing too fancy on my part, but like, what are your plans? Like, what do you got going on? Anything fun? And I'm definitely going to feed my puppy, who is currently drinking water. He's the most adorable living creature on the planet, and I love him. Alright, Subnautica, you've been at 68 seconds for like 3 minutes now. Bought a HyperX Cloud 2 headset Thursday night and bought one for my brother. Nice! Might open the box to check them out. Never had a real headset for the Xbox before. Neither have I. Neither have I, Knight. The only headset I have for the Xbox, I have lying right over here. All I've ever had is the crappy default headset that ever comes with the Xboxes. So like, this thing sucks. And it's like breaking because like all the pop filter area on it is kind of like peeling. Wow. Okay. The game was loading so long, my Xbox went into like standby or something. There we go. But yeah, I've only ever had a crappy headset for my Xbox. So I would love to actually have a real headset one day. So I'm jealous. Congratulations on getting those headsets though. That was nice of you to buy one for your brother too. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I definitely, if I had the money, I would love to buy myself a proper headset because that thing is garbage. And also, that thing hurts to wear. Like, that thing does not feel good to wear. It kind of smashes my ear a little bit. Like, these headphones, for as crappy as they may be, and as old as they may be getting, I will say the padding, it like fits perfectly around my ear, and it's actually very comfortable to wear. Alright, so I'm loaded into my world.
Power restored.
As you can see, I have a bunch of eggs just lying on the ground. So this is my underwater... this is my underwater little observatory. There's my main base. I swear it's fancier than it looks. There's my escape ship, the Rhapsody. I named it the Rhapsody because of the Queen's song Bohemian Rhapsody. Because there's a line in the song Bohemian Rhapsody, is this the real life or is it fantasy, to escape from reality. So that's my escape ship to escape from this reality. So it's the Rhapsody. There's my submarine, the Salinity. It's like Serenity, only saltier. There's Lydia, my sea moth. I named it Lydia after the character from Breaking Bad. Let's see, beacons. I have beacons everywhere. So, like, there's the alien moon pool, power plant teleporter. I think I have a scanner room over there. Primary facility teleporter is over there. There's my path to the alien door. There's the actual alien door. There's the Degassi habitat. If you look straight down, you will see the Sword of Malicious, my other submarine, with Tom Cruise in the very bottom of the world. And then I got Jeremy Irons inside of this one. Now, this, what I'm looking at, is my, it's my aquarium. But it's still a work in progress, my aquarium. So as you can see, I built the aquarium very tall. So let's get to a level where I can actually go into the aquarium. Looks like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we are. So yeah, here's my alien containment. I built this to be massive. So I built this from like 15 or 20 different layers. So like if you look up, like I can swim up for a long time. Inside of my facility, I can swim up for a very long time. And I can still go higher, as you can see, so I haven't even finished building it. This is just as high as I was able to get it. And as you can see, I am way above the ocean layer, which is really cool. And I have windows on all the levels. Now let me show you how tall this building actually gets. Come on. There we go. So let's see. There should be... here we go. I think my tallest alien containment was 5 stories and filled it with Reginald's. Nice. So here's my outdoor forest right here. Which is still also a work in progress. Everything you see here is a work in progress. So if you go out this door right here, you land on my my above ocean level like forest, which I'm gonna fill this thing with nothing but grow beds. So I've got marble melons growing over here. I got voxel shrubs. I got crap loads of bobo trees, Jaffa cups. Let's see, what are you? Grub baskets, Ming plants. And I planned on making this as far out as I could go. Like as long as the game would let me build these, I was gonna keep building more and more of these. So like, what I love about this game, I don't know if you know about this, Knight, but what I love about this game is when you're building stuff. Hang on, the game is lagging a little bit right now. I don't think it likes that I pulled out the habitat builder. Okay. Come on, Xbox. There we go. So what I love about this game is, and this is a great way for like surviving early on in the game, is you don't actually have to build something in order to walk on it. And I realized this very early on in the game. So like, for example, if you just want to test, if you just want to test how like how something's gonna work, you can just place down the blue little hologram, and you can still walk on top of this. So I built a lot of this by just testing, like, how far I could go. So, like, I could probably build platforms all the way to the spaceship if I just wanted to. As long as they would let me build them. Yeah, so I built a lot of stuff without having to actually build it. You could build platforms to walk on just by placing down the blue holograms. So, like, if you want to get a good feel for how something's going to look, you can just place down all the blue holograms, test it out, and check out the look. You can walk on top of it, and then once you're sure that's actually what you want to build, then you could finally start building the stuff. So yeah, I'm just walking on top of the holograms right now. That's how I built like most of these. Like that's how Let's see, how many buildings is that up? I can't see it. Okay. It's at least 3, 4... Ah, poop! Let's get rid of those. Okay. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 11 buildings above sea level. And as you can see, I'm still building. I was also making interesting designs coming off the edge. Like, this thing was my pride and joy for a while there. Like, I was really working hard on building it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Although the game is not happy with my world because of how much geometry I have loaded in this world. As you can see, the frame rate in this world is much worse than my hardcore mode. Much, much worse. Come on. Mr. Spicy Gamer has above water grow beds like yours, and he has 100 solar panels on the platforms as well. I'll show you my power situation here pretty soon. I'm actually pretty proud of my power situation. Like, I do have a bunch of nuclear plants built, but I don't really use them. I mean, I do use them, but I don't use them. Alright, where is my hatch? Oh, there's a hatch. Okay, I gotta go down 2. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that was I think that was one of the reasons I also stopped playing, is because the frame rate was getting a little too unmanageable in my world. Like, way too unmanageable. Nope, that didn't go down at all. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, come on, Xbox. Down. 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 Yeah, whatever. I'll show you that later. Okay, so let's get out of here. Oh, I didn't realize I still had that out. Thanks, I appreciate that. Oh yeah, it immediately got better. It immediately got better. I didn't realize I still had that out. Okay, so this is basically how I built my stuff higher. Is I would keep building outside modules, and then I would jump on them from the layer above them, and then I would like, I wouldn't necessarily have to build. As you can see, I've just put blue ones up there. But I would just jump out, and then I would use the habitat builder, and I would just keep building higher and higher until I couldn't build any higher. And then I was going to go up there, and I was going to keep building higher and higher. It's pretty stupid how high you can get, actually. Like, the world looks very square when you get high enough. And I was even going to build... Let me see if it'll let me do this from up here. Okay, yeah. So I was gonna build a platform that led like all the way to my spaceship, except like all the way around it. So I was gonna build buildings all the way around my spaceship, like to kind of add a little bit more credibility to it. So yeah, like as you can see, I'm basically flying by just jumping on these invisible compartments that I'm making. So it's a great way to get somewhere. Usually it works a little better. I built rooms, tubes to the top of the highest hill on Gun Island. Very nice. That's something I was going to do, actually. I was going to make a tower to the top of Gun Island, and then I was going to watch the sunbeam get blown up like from the point of view of the gun. And I forgot to do that. But anyway, that's basically like my giant tower, which I'm very proud of. And then I got my undersea grow beds over here. So as you can see, I was planting a little bit of everything. So I've got, you know, the creep vines, blood vines. I got a bunch of the underwater brain coral. I got the bulb bushes, deep shrooms, acid mushrooms. I I had the purple gel sacks, but I guess maybe somehow I must have used them all. No, the habitat builder's not... Okay, yeah. And then this is my main entrance to my facility. Oh yeah, this is what I first did in the game. Before I realized how to... Because I didn't know what I was doing when I first played this game. So before I realized that you could get a habitat builder and you could actually make like storage, I just made like 50 of these. And I had them floating around. Because I didn't know you could actually properly make bases. I didn't know anything about the game. So like all of these used to be individually named and like they had their own individual purposes. And then one day I just stopped using them altogether. No, I'm going to leave that there forever. It's a testament to the first time I ever played this game. I don't use them. It's just they're there to remind me. And then there's the solar panel. But guess what? I stopped using the solar panels very early on. So what I did, and I know a lot of people do this. I don't want to get rid of them though. I like that they're there. They're a reminder. They're like, they tell a story. Like that's what I thought the game... Like, that's what I thought you had to do with your storage when I first started playing the game. And I love that they're there. They actually make me smile. They each one of them has a story. But, a lot of people do this, and I am no exception. So I flew to the nearest volcano that I could find, which was down here. And then I made an ass ton of thermal generating plants. Like in the heart of the volcano on a platform so I could get the most heat out of each one of these. And I thought about making a bunch more too. Ow. And then I just linked a bunch of these power transmitters back to my base, which basically gives me like an infinite source of power just right there. Like, yeah. That's generally my standard too. The only reason I didn't do it on my hardcore playthrough is because I didn't feel like I needed to. But that's generally my standard also, is thermal power on one of the volcanoes. Like a lot of thermal power. Alright, so let's pull out the knife. Frame rate never suffers from the knife. Now here, I'm very proud of this. So this is my storage module. Which this took a lot of time to rearrange everything. But every single one of these has everything properly organized. So uraninite, ruby, diamond, quartz. And then all of the giant lockers in front of them were to maximize space. But they have the equivalent stuff in front of the lockers. So this one has the diamond. This one would have anything from uraninite to lead and sulfur. Yeah, like that has all my uraninite if I ever want to make a bunch of nuclear rods. This one should have lithium and nickel or magnetite or combinations. But like I went above and beyond maximizing my inventory and making it as organized as I could possibly make it. Like this was like 4 hours just right here organizing all of my stuff. So I have enough titanium to make a fleet. Because all of those lockers are full. Every single locker in here is full of all of its specific resource. I'm very proud of that. And then if you go over here, there's more resources. So these are more refined resources. So personal equipment. This is like where I put my extra important stuff. I think this is the personal one. Yeah, so like the radiation suit, the propulsion cannon, a couple of beacons. I got a poop folder filled with nothing but poop because I thought the poop was entertaining as all hell. There's my gel sacks right there. Miscellaneous, which I don't even remember what miscellaneous is. Like eggs? Okay. Lubricant, eggs, pink caps. Compounds. So that's stuff... Oh, no. That's all my stalker teeth. Yeah, so like bleach, benzene, stuff that actually has to be combined together. Here's all my fish. So I've got like buckets of just like peepers and spinefish. Like all the different fish, basically. Although I might have eaten a bunch of them. Oh, yeah, here's the one I'm very proud of. Pure H2O. Wait, nope. Must be the other one. Yeah, that's the one. Just nothing but plus 50 pure H2O. With my water filter right here. I have another base deep down under the ocean that has 4 of these set up in one spot. But on this base, I just have the one water filtrator. Here's my moon pool. With my keep calm poster. Very important. Got my power cell charger, modification station. Got posters all up over the place. Here's where I had my radio and my fabricator. Pretty much my entire playthrough. What I consider to be the most important item you can find. The keep calm poster. Not impressed, didn't even hatch the cute fish egg. I don't even know what the cute fish egg is, Opti, so whatever. Here's my second moon pool. Never heard of it, and probably never going to find it. Ever. Which all leads to my scanner room. Which in turn leads to my nuclear reactor. Which I think in turn, what does it lead to up here? Oh, okay. This is early on. I had a bunch of, you have one in your eggs. No, I don't. No, I don't.
Seek fluid intake.
I don't think I do. I never found a cute fish. I'll have to check. I never found a cuttlefish egg. I'll have to look. This doesn't sound familiar to me. Well, I gotta go get food and water anyway, so I'm gonna show you my my food and water area. It's right down here. So I had a little bit of a cornucopia of everything, and then I had my alien containment over here. I never got around to building a lot of alien containment until my big giant facility. So this was like my main one. And I was going to have rooms that linked to every single type of alien you can grow.
Vital signs stabilizing.
There we go. I'm going to have to look at my eggs, but I don't recall ever finding anything for like a cuttlefish. Let's see. Climb up. I'm just going to get some water. Okay, so was it in one of these folders then, Opti? Let's see. No eggs. Jelly ray egg discovered. Stalker egg discovered. Bone shark egg discovered. Ampial egg discovered. Crab squid egg discovered. I don't think chat will allow you to post a link. Let's see. Eggs. It's none of those. It's none of those. No, it's a gas pod. That's the poop folder. Is that it? Is that it right there? Creature egg unidentified? It's not in there. A lot of poop. Oh, is that it? Oh. Neat. Okay, so apparently I have a cuttlefish. Cool. So let's go hatch that shit. All right, let's see. Hang on. Let's see. Then you play with it outside. Wait. How can you play with it outside if you hatch it in alien containment?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, look, all of my stuff grew. That's pick up Ampy. Oh, you can pick them up. I didn't know you could pick them up. That's awesome. All of my eggs hatched. Nice. That's why all those alerts popped up. Cool. So yeah, now I've got... This is my giant aquarium, by the way, Opti. So it's like a 15-story aquarium. So like now I've got jelly rays, I've got crab squids, amphiols, bone sharks. Look at how cute they are. Oh, it's so adorable. It's so adorable. I got a bunch more up here. Good thing they don't attack you. I've got a stalker. The amphiols are my favorite. I mean, they're not my favorite. The jelly rays are my favorite. But just look at the electricity. That's so cool. All right. So it's time to hatch this thing then. I can already see it. That is a cute fish. How did I not know that existed? That is adorable. Maybe. Maybe. So I guess I can't get rid of all the eggshells. Oh well, whatever. Alright, so I'll be back, cute fish, when you hatch. Where the hell is the escape hatch? Oh, there it is. I'm like, where the... I can't find the damn escape hatch. You only find 4 of them in the whole game. Yeah, I never knew I found it, apparently. Of course, admittedly, I never really spent a lot of time hatching eggs. So, that's probably why. Like, as you can see, because all those eggs just hatched, I never really hatched any eggs except for the or the sand shark. Oh, yeah. Let me give you a tour of my bedroom. Right. I built a proper bedroom in my base. So if you go down here underneath the food, you will find my bedroom. Which, I'm going to have to replace all these fish with more fancy fish. Now that I've grown them. Yeah, see, there's my arcade toy. There's the Aurora miniature. Oh, the toy car. That's another one of the collectibles, the toy car. Where did I put the bobblehead? I wonder where I did put the bobblehead. I don't remember. I do have the bobblehead. But yeah, this is my bedroom. Giant window behind me, so I'll get scared in the middle of the night by some giant fish that swims by. And then in front of me, I have the Galaxy Quest motto. Never give up, never surrender. In honor... in honor of Peter Quincy Taggart. Jason Nesbitt. Never give up, never surrender. Then I got my chair here so I can stare at my stuff. There's my car. There's my test tubes. There's my science thingy. I got a dinner table here if I ever have friends over, but everyone on this planet is dead, so I'll never have friends over. I had a lot of good times in this world. A lot of good times. Alright, let's see. Water filtrator. Thing docked. Like I said, the frame rate suffers a little bit in this particular playthrough. Just a little bit. Yeah, and then there's my true sea moth, Lydia. Lydia, oh Lydia, oh have you met Lydia? Lydia the pantsuit lady. I got the salinity up here. Salinity with Jeremy Irons right in the middle. Kill it. Oh, okay. I just proved something, Opti. Opti, look. Opti and Knight, both of you. I just proved something. So on hard mode, it only gave me the option to save and quit. And so I had to back out of the world and then reload the world. But here I am back in survival mode. And look at that. I can just save. Look at that. Wow. That's so much easier. That's so... Why did they make that an option in hard mode? That's so stupid. That is, yeah, it's good to know. Alright. I will blow this up for
Welcome
you.
aboard, Captain.
I will blow this up for you. Because I need to make a journey anyway. So I'm going to head this way. I'm going to blow it up the best way I know how. I'm going to take it below crush depth. But I'm going to take it below crush depth in a fun way. I guess? But how does that really add to the difficulty? Because you're still giving the player the option to save the game. You're just making it more inconvenient to save the game because they have to go through all the loading screens. So maybe they're trying to discourage the people who save all the time and then reload the saves if they mess up? Maybe? They're trying to discourage that? I think that's such a pointless thing to add. Like, just give the person the ability to save. Like, there were a lot of times I didn't save my game, but I wanted to just because the loading times would take too long. And I wasn't even trying to cheese the save system. I was just trying to, like, okay, I played for 3 hours. I wish I could save this game so it doesn't crash and then I lose 3 hours worth of gameplay. Opti, you told me to kill it. You told me to kill it, so I'm gonna go kill it. I'm a man of my word. I've already made the commitment, so I'm already gonna do it. And I gotta take you to one more place on the tour, which is my underground base, because I have two different bases. I have the surface base, and I have the the lava layer base, which is still also a work in progress. Oh, that's right, the Cuddlefish. Okay, maybe I won't blow it up then, but I still have to go this way anyway. I forgot about the Cuddlefish. So hopefully when I get back to the base, the Cuddlefish will have hatched. Oh, here's the island. Just hasn't loaded in. So as you can see in this world, I used a lot of beacons. Like, I was all about beacons in this world. So that's the beacon to the alien moon pool. That's the power plant teleporter. I've got beacons over there for the primary facility. Alien door. Degassi habitat. Before I realized that you could just use the beacons from the missions. But yeah, the alien moon pool. That's like one of my favorite locations. So I use it all the time. Yeah, I've got a lot more beacons than this. They're just kind of hidden. But, like, I've got beacons all over the place. Every time I found something cool, I placed a beacon down. I'm like, alien... Here's an alien vent. I might need to find this later. Or stupid stuff like that. Alright, still waiting on the world to load. Okay, now I've got my bearings. So here's the alien moon pool, even though it hasn't loaded in. So the Stargate should be right down there. Come on, world. Please load in the Stargate. I know you're there. Ah, Xbox. God, just load the world. There it is. Hey, look. All the cure. All the alien poop. Alright, so I was going to take the Seamoth through the Stargate and let it get destroyed by crush depth. But Opti talked me out of it, so I'm not going to do that anymore. Stargate! Opti talked me out of it. So now we just gotta wait for the Stargate travel. Oh yeah, so if you haven't guessed, Opti, I finished the hardcore mode playthrough, and I launched the escape ship, so I escaped from the planet. And then after I did that, I decided to load into my survival world so I could show off my original base and my original ships, stuff like that. Oh, okay. My sacrifice was for the better of the mission. It actually was. Like, I actually needed to get the prawn suit to come with me, and I didn't want to risk dying by ejecting out Opti with me inside of him, and then he explodes immediately. So I was terrified that was going to happen. So I just had to let you go. I just had to let you go. I had to be like Rose from Titanic and just say I'll never let go, and then immediately let go. And I was told, Knight, that that even inside of the alien fish aquarium, it still counted as crush depth. So, like, if you didn't have the depth modules, it would still kill you. That's what I was told, anyway. I never actually confirmed that for myself. Alright, let's see if the queen is still dying. I think she probably is. Oh, what's up, baby? How you doing, girl? I like you, alien queen. I really do. There we go. Take a screenshot. They must have patched it, Opti. They must have patched it. I was told it's safe. I've not tried it myself either. Okay. So, it's because you've never tried it, Knight. I'm gonna lean towards the fact that Opti might be right, because he's tried it before, and this place killed his or the crush depth did affect his stuff. So I'm leaning, unless they did patch it. I'm not sure if they did or didn't, but I don't feel like that's something they would have patched. But it makes logical sense that the crush depth in here wouldn't blow up your sea moth, for example, because it's inside of a facility. Opti, I will do that after I tour this area. But yes, for science, that is a valid. I can't argue the point. For science. Okay, so this is my primary alien containment facility. It won't crush it right away, but yeah, as long as it starts taking damage, then we'll know if crush depth affects it or not. So, right around here, as you can see, I grew all the pieces of the cure inside of here, along with a good source of food and water, because I wasn't sure how long I was going to be farming ion cubes. And I farmed them for a long time, actually. And then here's my little portable base at the base of the primary containment facility. So as you can see... Uh-oh. Xbox crashed. Ah, no. Oh, the Xbox crashed. Yeah, you can place grow beds inside of the alien containment facility. So I placed down a bunch of grow beds and started growing all the stuff. Ah, it takes so long to reload the game. Ah. Okay. Yeah, they're exterior grow beds. So like you can't grow lantern fruit or marble melons, but you can grow like anything exterior. So you can grow bulb bushes and brain coral. Bulb bushes being really good for water. And I think they give you a little bit of food also. So it is a good portable source of food. Ah, that sucked. Problem with that is, okay. Let's load back in. Let's see how long it takes to load. That sucked. That sucked. Well, I'm not going to be showing you my alien containment facility base, because I'm not going all the way back down there. So we'll have to test the science thing another day. So how long does it take for the cuttlefish to hatch, generally? Just out of curiosity. I'm going to Google real quick. Subnautica cuttlefish Hatch time. Takes about 20 minutes to hatch. Okay. The cuttlefish uses its tentacles to propel itself and mostly swims around, darting in circles and letting out various chirping noises, as well as occasionally swimming over to investigate objects that interest it, such as small fauna or fragments. The cuttlefish will either follow the player around or stay in one area when told to. The player can tell it to start following them using the right bumper, or in that case, the right mouse button. The player can play with it using the left mouse button. It has various play actions such as high fives, magic tricks, or cuddles, and will display various emotions depending on said action. Interesting. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. All right, we gotta hatch that thing. It's so cute. We gotta hatch that thing, and then we gotta launch the escape ship, because I want to see that adorable farewell. Knight. Is it possible, because you could pick up fish, is it possible to put him in the time capsule? Is it possible to put the cuttlefish in the time capsule? Ooh, that's something I should totally put in the time capsule, is a cuttlefish egg. Because I think I have more of those, and I've just never hatched them. But I'm pretty sure I found a couple more of those in my playthrough. Yeah, as an egg, yeah. Like, I could put a cuttlefish egg in there. And that'd be a good way to boost somebody's ability to get more cuttlefish in their world. That's awesome. I know there's only a limited number of cuttlefish, but I swear to God I found multiple of those eggs before. I think. Because I did have a nice collection of eggs. Once released into the wild, you can't pick them up again. Oh, you can't pick them up again. Oh, I thought you could just forever pick them up. Okay. I was picturing like they were just pets now, forever. What Knight says. Very nice. So that's amazing then. Both Knight and Opti, thank you for telling me about the cuttlefish. I didn't even know that existed before tonight. Like, I thought all that existed were the eggs for all the other crap floating around, like crab squids, amp eels, all of them. I never knew about a cuttlefish. I never even knew it existed. So that sounds amazing. And so we're just gonna float around basically. Can only pick them up in the tank. Once released, can't pick up again. Okay. So then, do I want to release the cuttlefish out into the ocean? Like, will he just swim away, or will he stay where he is? Because it said online that he'll stay in a specific area. But how do I find him again? Like, does he show up on the map? Or is he just gone forever at that point? Because I'd hate to lose the cuttlefish. Think it is a secret achievement. Okay. It's definitely not a secret achievement on the Xbox, Opti. Because there are no achievements on the Xbox as of right now. It's probably a secret achievement on PC. But on the Xbox, nope. There are absolutely no achievements on the Xbox as of right now. I'm hoping with the official release of the Xbox and PS4 versions of Subnautica, they're going to release a set of achievements to go along with it. So here's hoping, because I would love to get 1,000 gamer score in Subnautica. Because I feel like I could do that. Oh, when you hatch all 4. Nice, okay. So I think I had already dropped the cuttlefish before I made the save. So the cuttlefish should already be on the way to hatching. But let's go check just to be sure. Oh, and Opti. I'll show you something real quick, because I don't think you were here when I was showing this. So, you kept talking about how, like, I should be using more thermal power. You were right, because I do agree with you. In my main world, in my survival world, I set up a crap ton of thermal power plants in the base of a volcano. And I had all these power transmitters linking back home. So, like, it's not erupting right now for some reason, but, like, normally this is covered in fire. So I agree with you. I just didn't do it in my hardcore mode because I didn't feel like I was gonna need them. But in a practical playthrough, oh yeah, thermal power all the way. Thermal power is the best thing in the world. And yes, the salinity. It's like Serenity, only saltier. Oh, I love it. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now let's make sure I actually planted the egg. I think that's the cuttlefish egg. That is definitely the cuttlefish egg. So basically, we're waiting for the egg to hatch. Okay. So while I'm waiting, I'm just going to deposit a bunch of my stuff and grab a bunch of food and water. Oh, here's some more grow beds. Before I made all of these platforms for grow beds, I made all of these down here. I think I have some even down here also. Oh, okay. It must have been somebody else then who was all about the thermal reactor. Never mind. I'm a huge fan of bioreactors, so I support the bioreactor. I'm a huge fan of bioreactors. And then, did I end up showing you my platforms for my farm, Opti, in this world? I don't think I did. I don't think you were here yet. So this is basically what I set up for my farm. 7 p.m. here. Oh! It's only 7 p.m. there? Yeah, you have a good night too, Knight. It's 6 p.m. where I am. Huh. I thought you were like way later than me in terms of time. Yeah, you can throw the pink fish in the tank. They will keep reproducing and last a long time in the reactor. Nice. Very nice. So yeah, here was my it was still a work in progress. As you can see, I was still building all of these platforms. Oh, okay. You're in Arizona. Okay, okay. I think I mixed you up with Dark Knight in terms of where you're from, because he's in the Czech Republic, and then you're in Phoenix, and I guess I mixed you up, and I thought he was in Phoenix and you were Czech Republic. Okay, my bad. But Opti, here was I made all of these foundation panels, and I was gonna have like every single plant you could ever find in the game, just everywhere throughout here, and it was going to be my outdoor garden. And I just never got around to finishing it. And then as you can see, I was building a giant tower. And I was going to have a giant platform on the tower that was going to let me walk like all the way to the ship. If the game would let me do that. So I could walk on land all the way to the ship. And I was going to have buildings surrounding the spaceship. This is... Yeah, this was gonna be my outdoor garden. I just never got around to finishing it. But here's all my bulbo trees, Ming plants, Jaffa cups, grub baskets, voxel shrubs, marble melons. Like I spent a lot of time building and crafting in this world. I was very proud of this world. Even if I never really did much with it, I was still very proud of this world. And I never launched my escape ship. So I'm totally going to have to hatch that cuttlefish and then launch the escape ship. And say goodbye to the cuttlefish. Have a heartfelt farewell. So actually, that's one thing I'm curious about. I need to check all of my folders, or lockers. I swear I have more of those eggs, and I just never hatched them. So let's check all of my miscellaneous folders, because I know I put a lot of eggs in those. Get the secret goodbye. I want the secret goodbye. It sounds adorable. Okay, I got more eggs in here. No, 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 no. Nothing but nothing but stalker teeth in here, pretty much. I've already checked those. I think there's this poop in here. Mainly poop. I don't think it's in any of my fish folders. I have a lot of freaking spinefish. No eggs in there. Maybe it's on my submarine. The problem is my submarine is below the surface. So if I do have more of those eggs, then I'm not aware of them off the top of my head. But I swear I had more than one of those eggs. I swear I did. So it might be on my Cyclops. That's 1,500 meters below the ocean. But I'm gonna have to go into my hardcore mode world too and find that damn fish to see if I need to find all those eggs. I want to hatch all of them. They sound so adorable. Alright, so let's see if I actually did everything I needed to do to get into my spaceship. So I haven't thrown the switches yet. Let's see if I loaded up a time capsule or not. I don't think I did. Because if I'm going to launch the ship, I might as well load up the time capsule. Yeah. From the sound of it, it'll probably be my new favorite. From the sound of it. Okay, so I can load up a picture. Oh, there we go. A picture of the first time I got killed by a Reaper Leviathan. That seems like an appropriate first picture to send out to somebody. Hope this helps. If you find this, so I sent out another one of these Opti time capsules, and the message I put in it was, hope this helps you as much as I did. If you find this, send me a message on Xbox, then I put my gamer tag. So I'm going to put basically the same thing. If you find this, message me on Xbox. Gamer tag. Desert Rat 86. There we go. No, I'm really looking forward to people finding the time capsule. Because they're gonna love what I put in the first time capsule. I'm gonna put the same one. I'm gonna put the same stuff in this time capsule to double my chances. So I gotta go grab the stuff I need to put in there. Actually, I'm gonna put a couple of different things in there, but I'm gonna put one very specific thing in there. But I'm looking forward to one day, like, even if it's a year from now, I'm looking forward to just like getting a random Xbox message that just says like, "Hey, I found your time capsule in Subnautica." Like, I'm gonna be so excited if that actually happens. Like, that's gonna be like the greatest thing ever. Did I ever make a coffee machine in this world? I don't think I did. I don't think I ever found a coffee machine. But I'm pretty sure I have a vending machine. Somewhere. I thought I had a vending machine. Huh, maybe I didn't. Alright, let's go into one of my million lockers of titanium and just grab a couple of titanium. I have a million titanium in this world. I was prepared. Yeah, I never found the coffee maker, but I did find the Markiplier bobblehead. Oh, I need glass. Damn it. Well, I have glass. There we go. I could swear I made a freaking vending machine in this world. Huh. Did I break it down? That doesn't seem like something I would do. Wonder what happened to it. Let's see, where's a good place to place you? Yeah, whatever. That works. There we go. Whee! Ah, the Rhapsody. I was so fond of the Rhapsody. Because, Opti, is this the real life, or is this fantasy? Caught in a landslide, escape from reality. That's what this ship is for. It's to escape from reality. So I named it after Bohemian Rhapsody. Open your eyes, look up to the skies, and see. And of course I went for the standard Iron Man look. So like red and gold. Because Iron Man is sexy as fuck. Alright. Let's go make my time capsule real quick. Let's go finish my time capsule. So here's what I put in my time capsule before, Opti. So basically the same message, just with a picture of the Sea Emperor. And then I gave them a giant piece of alien poop. And I gave them a bag of chips and a cup of coffee. But I don't have a coffee machine in this world because I never found one. So I'm just going to give them 2 bags of chips. So I'm giving them 2 bags of chips and a giant piece of alien shit. And I'm telling them, I hope this helps. If you find this, message me on Xbox. Gamertag DesertRat86. A giant piece of poop and 2 pieces of crappy food. With a picture of me getting killed by a Reaper Leviathan.
Time capsule ready.
That is a beautiful time capsule right there. A giant piece of poop. People are gonna be so pissed off when they find it. I love it. It's like, why would they give me this? This is useless. Alright. Now I just gotta wait for the damn egg to hatch. That's the only thing I'm waiting for now. Mama, I just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled the trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life has just begun. And now I wanna throw it all away. Yeah, freaking amazing song. Freaking amazing song. And I felt like it was a very appropriate name. I named everything for very specific reasons. So you can't see it right now, but I'll just show you on the pause menu, I guess. But yeah, I named my Seamoth Lydia because I was watching Breaking Bad while I was playing this, and the character Lydia was on screen. I named my Cyclops Sorta Malicious. Yeah, I've been a Queen fan for as long as I've been a fan of music. I'm not even sure when I started getting into music, but it was probably like 93, 94, like when I really started paying attention to music. But yeah, I named my Cyclops Sorta Malicious in honor of my favorite Twitch channel, Sorta Malicious Gaming. Because he's the reason I started playing Subnautica. Because I saw him doing a stream in Subnautica, and it looked like a fun game. So I bought the pre-release and played the hell out of it. So I named my Cyclops sort of malicious, and then I named my second one Salinity in honor of Firefly, because it's not quite like Serenity. I named my first prawn suit Tom Cruise because of the movie Edge of Tomorrow, where he runs around in a giant prawn suit and punches aliens. And then I named my second one Jeremy Irons because the voice of the prawn suit sounds a lot to me like Jeremy Irons. Like, it sounds almost identical to Jeremy Irons. Rhapsody because of Queen. And then I've got like all these beacons, like Path to the End, Power Plant, Shale Trail, the Habitat, Alien Power Plant, Alien Door. Like, I've just got beacons for days. Hey, Cuddlefish egg discovered. It hatched. So before I run down there, I'm going to save, because now I can save. So if the game crashes, at least I have the Cuddlefish egg hatched. Let's go take a look at this mofo. Let's go take a look at this adorable Cuttlebug. Do it!
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I see him. I got you, Cuttlefish. Oh, look, it's so adorable. Its cuteness is over 9,000. A curious species hatched from an egg in alien containment. A cuttlefish. When I think it was Knight who first mentioned the cuttlefish, and I thought he was like, pulling words out of his ass. I'm like, what the hell is a cuttlefish? I didn't know he was being serious. I thought he was making a weird joke. Freaking cuttlefish. Okay, so you're saying if I just release it into the ocean, it just stays in an area? Hello. Where'd you go? I saw the option to say farewell. Get back here! You're too fast! Oh, hello, you want some food? You want some food? Yes, you do. You want some food? Here, I'm gonna give you some more food. I'm gonna give you some more food. Ah, yes, that's a good cuttlefish. Ah, you're such a good cuttlefish. Get back here. Get back here. Get back here. Here's some more food. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Yes, you are. Aw. Yeah, okay, you were right. It's my new favorite fish. Put it near your plants. Oh, I can't pick it up again, so how do I get it near my plants? I don't know how to get it near my plants, because I don't know how to pick it up again.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, you're so cute, though. Where'd it go? It's behind your ear. Magic trick. I love the magic. Oh, look at that. It's so cute. Okay, this is the cutest thing in the world. Okay, so if it stays near me, then let's go get it near the plants. He's not doing anything interesting with the plants. You want some food? You want some food? Alright, only because you're so cute. Yeah. Oh, he's adorable. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get some water so I don't die. Oh, I have water. There we go.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright, now let's try this. Let's do the final farewell. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna try to take a screen capture. Get back here. Get back here, little guy. I want to play with you some more. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? God, you're fast. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, yes, good boy. Actually, I think saying farewell is actually the final farewell you say to the cuttlefish, because it doesn't give me the option to, I think that was literally the final farewell for the cuttlefish. Oh, that was actually kind of sad. Okay, so now I'm going to launch after saying my final farewell to the cuttlefish. Because it's so cute. It's so adorable. Oh, that was... Thank you. Thank you, Opti, for telling me about the cuttlefish. Like, you and Knight. Thank you both. That may be short-lived now, but that's going to become a regular part of every playthrough I ever do in Subnautica forever. So, you've changed the way I play this game. I will always now specifically go out of my way to find cuttlefish. Because it's the cutest thing in the world.
Unit online.
So yeah, that is now my new favorite fish. Nothing else comes even close.
Communications systems array active.
Yeah, you did.
Pressurizing hydraulics.
You really did. You definitely changed the way I played Far Cry Primal, in the sense that now I have the ability to play Far Cry Primal. So, you have definitely altered some of my gaming habits a little bit. Alright, boot up the CPU. Just gotta push buttons.
Primary computer systems active.
Which I'm totally gonna play on stream. I just gotta get through a couple of games. But then I'm totally gonna play that on stream. And that'll be my first playthrough, so it'll be a blind playthrough. So that should be fun.
Life support systems online.
Alright, life support's active.
All systems
CPU's
are
active.
go for liftoff.
Let's do it. This will be the first time I'm launching my escape ship on my survival mode. So I'm launching a time capsule filled with poop and chips.
Ready to launch on
That's
your
very
command,
me.
Captain.
That is very much something I would do.
Launch in 10, 9.
Alright, let's go watch this
7,
one more time.
6, 5,
My second completion of the game.
2,
Tonight.
1.
And ever. Subnautica, you are a fantastic
Time
game.
capsule jettison.
And a beautiful world. So thank you, developers of this game, for making such a good game. Such a memorable game, too. Thank you for Cuddlefish.
Caution. Approaching orbital debris
Uh-oh.
field.
Ow. You know, I think it would have been funnier if the panel had knocked you out.
Performing gravity turn maneuver.
I think that would have been pretty funny. So many adventures on that planet. And we only covered like 1% of the planet's surface area.
Confirm destination coordinates.
Like, not even that.
Nearest
We covered like a
interstellar
fraction
phase
of a percent of the planet's surface area. We didn't cover shit.
Engaging ion boosters.
Like, that planet
in
is
3,
massive. Who's to
2,
say there isn't more life on the other
1.
side of the planet? I guess the game sort of says it, but I mean still. Wormhole Extreme! Hands up! Woo! Yeah. It's a roller coaster.
What is a wave without the ocean?
Oh.
A beginning without an end. They are different, but they go together.
Yes, they do.
Now you go
Queenie.
among the stars, and I fall among the sand. We are different, but
We're not that
we go
different.
together.
We're really not that different, Alien Queen. We're actually remarkably similar. All you wanted to do was survive and give your kids a future. Nothing wrong with that. I don't have kids, but nothing wrong with that. I love the music, by the way. It's like totally music to move to. That's a great ringtone. It's like legitimately a great ringtone. I can do the shepherd dance to this. Just abandoned ship. Yeah, I have the whole soundtrack on a YouTube playlist. On my actual YouTube. Like, I don't have it on my Existential Turtle YouTube, though I probably should add it there. But on my like personal YouTube, that's one of my saved playlists. I save a lot of video game OSTs. So like I have all the Mass Effect playlists saved on different playlists. I have the Subnautica OST saved on a bunch of different playlists. Just a bunch of different games. But this one is great. Oh, and I love this. I mentioned this earlier. Production babies. I will never shut up. Production babies. That's how many babies were born during the making of this video game. That makes me happy. Hey, Jacksepticeye. I knew he did something, but I never actually read his name before. Alright, now let's just find out how much money we owe Altera, and then I can write them a check.
Welcome home to Altera. Permission to land will be granted once you have settled your outstanding balance of 1 trillion credits.
Okay. I'll just give them 1 trillion credits. If they let me write a check, they don't know I don't have it. Alright, so that was Subnautica. Like both the hardcore mode, which I finally beat tonight, and then I just gave a little tour of my survival mode world, and just beat that one too. So, yeah, that'll be the end of my stream, Opti. But thanks for stopping by. I want to thank everybody that stopped by. But in particular, I want to thank everyone that either dropped me a follow or participated in chat. So thank you, OptiX84. Thank you, KnightPHX. And thank you, Yamanosh69 for the follow. And anyone else who popped into the stream and just viewed, like, thank you so much. Like, I had a bunch of people drop in and then drop out. So, like, I had people coming in throughout pretty much the entire stream. So thank you very much. Lurks are always appreciated. I hope you have a good night too, Opti. Getting ready to drive to Georgia in the morning. Well, I hope you have a safe trip, Opti. Which I'm sure you will because you drive everywhere. Like, you're a driver. That's what you do. Like, you're probably a grandmaster driver. But anyway, closing statements. So if you're watching this on Twitch, then check out my YouTube channel. The channel name is Existential Turtle. Nightbot linked to it like 30 or 40 times throughout my stream. But just type in Existential Turtle and you can find it. I archive all of my past streams there. So if you ever can't watch one of my streams live, or you ever you ever just want background noise, or if you ever want to watch me play a different game, that is a great place to go and just check out all of my previous content on Twitch. And there you go. Nightbot just linked it again. So yeah, go check me out there. And if you're watching any of this on YouTube and you haven't seen me on Twitch, then check out my Twitch at twitch.tv/existentialturtle. It's written in the bottom left of the screen. I stream every day, generally from 2 to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, though it does vary from day to day. Sometimes I start later, sometimes I start earlier, sometimes I end my stream earlier, sometimes I end my stream later. It really just depends on like real life and work. But generally the sort of range is 2 to 6 p.m. And if you want updates on specifics on when I'll be streaming, then follow me on Twitter at Easton Roscoe. I'll always post a little bit of an update as to when I'll be streaming and what I'll be streaming. So that's the best way for channel updates. And yeah, I hope everybody has a good night. And Opti, I hope you have a safe trip to Georgia. Now let's just go see if we have anybody online to raid real quick. I have no idea if I have anybody online right now. Okay, so I've only got 3 viewers, but I'll raid you guys over to Super J22. He's playing Red Dead Redemption 2 right now. So yeah, I'll raid you guys over to him. Helps if I remember how to spell the name. Super _ J22. Okay. So _ J22. There we go. And yeah, again, I hope everybody has a good night. Peace.